and how the hell are we doing? NFL admin, we lactated Don. We lactated Don, mother lovers.
That is me. Wildflower.
Good.
I wonder if these mics are working. I can tell my deepest, darkest secrets into them and no one will hear it.
Bullard! I broke something, I don't care! They got Bullard! Yes! No!
I can reveal my true feelings about the Minnesota Vikings.
Game over! That they suck!
Let's make some noise.
Oh my god, he caught that ball. Jaden Reed! What a catch! Romeo Dobbs! It's no good! It's no good! It got blocked! And it's gonna be, oh my god! It bounces off the Bears! A miracle in DC!
$1 million for children of fallen patriots.
Over $2 million for charity. Did it, man.
Yeah, we did.
It's frickin' frackin' time.
I'm Batman.
That's such a great singing voice.
I was swimming in the sea. Flag. Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode of Podcast where you don't have to be Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom. It's the final Friday in September, which means spooky season is around the corner. Grossi. How we doing? 12.74. It's all right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Go! With a fiver, it's Friday. You know what that means. Let's go. Steve, I hope kidney surgery went well. Never fun there. Hope everything is all good. Slim Jim, snap into one. Appreciate the hell out of you for the 5 memberships. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Let me check actually on the memberships and see if we have another emote that has been unlocked. Let us see. Let me see. Let's go to earn and we go to memberships. Please hold. Oh no! Rio, that's terrible. The trash pandas, adorable, but deadly. All right, let's see what we got here. More emotes. We're about to check. Oh, we can! We can. There is. Okay, hold on. We got to figure out which one's going to be added here. Sean Fire Fantasy question. I have Mahomes. Another team has Josh Allen and Rashee Rice. He wants to trade Allen for Mahomes. You're trading Mahomes and you're getting Josh Allen? Yes, I would do that. I would do that all day, every day, and not even hesitate at all. At all. All right, so let's see what we got here. I'll upload it just so we have it. I just got to find Rachel's email. New emotes. Here it is. Yeah, you do that 100 cajillion %. We lactated Dawn. I feel like we lactated Dawn's a good one. We could do a we lactated Dawn. We do that. All right, let's put this here. Andrew Tour. What games are you streaming on Sunday? Colts? Not doing the Colts. I am. Hold on 2 seconds. Give me un momento, per favore. I'm going to do the Ireland game, so I'll be with you real early in the AM. Wait a minute, we could do another one? Time for fumble. We do both, Rachel. We do both. I'm doing that one. I'm also planning on doing the, good God, Ravens Chiefs. And then also, of course, Sunday Night Football. Tristan, thank you for the membership. Let's go. All right, we lactated Dawn and we got fumble. Damn. All right. So I think we got like 49 emotes right now. And again, a lot of these are temporary because a lot of them are gifted memberships. So we got to upload when they can because they don't take the slots away. But this is good. This is pretty good. Pretty good. There is no Maya emote made yet. Might Empire, arise! Apex, where the fitty? Boop, for the kidding. Down. Do you believe in being able to separate an athlete or artist from who they were and what they did? For example, the Juice versus O.J. Simpson, Pete Rose. I also like to think that that's OnlyFans Simpson. Pete Rose, the player, versus Pete Rose, the manager. Chris Benoit, the wrestler, versus the POS, etc. P.S. Roar, Lions, roar. That's a really good question, Apex. And I've had this conversation before because I feel like if you're a wrestling fan and you have been a wrestling fan within the last like 15, 20 years, this question has come up, right? Specifically about Chris Benoit. This is obviously on a much, much lesser level. Still not great, but not much. But like, look at Brett Favre, man. So Brett Favre for me was like, you want to talk about childhood hero, you want to talk about role model for me as like a 7-year-old kid. I was like, oh, it's Brett Favre, right? And he's playing for my favorite team, and watching him play football, and you go through the highs and lows of him as a player, and like, the amazing Monday Night Football game when his dad passed away and he has an amazing performance against the Raiders, right? And you kind of get involved and you get attached to these folks, right? And even though you don't know them, right, it's kind of like, oh man, you hope that they're, a good moral person. I think it depends, and I think the problem is it's not necessarily a problem, excuse me. I think it depends, it's subjective based on the person, right? Not just the acts in which they committed, but it's also the person who is doing the, hey, can I separate this? For me, I think it's completely dependent, that I can look at Brett Favre and be like, yeah, man, like he was a great player and, helped my franchise out a lot. Outside of football, not so great. Chris Benoit, I feel like is... Man, like you're talking like such heinous stuff here. Like it is really difficult for me to separate that. And when we're talking about separating that, like I think I have watched since the incident where he killed his family, I have watched one Chris Benoit wrestling match. I have not gone back and watched any of his other matches because for me, knowing that, it's too much for me to get over, man. Like Chris Benoit, one of the most talented wrestlers, like by far. He was a phenomenal athlete, phenomenal in-ring talent. But there's some things that just go way beyond. And unfortunately for me, like I can't separate for that. Like Pete Rose, like gambling or like something like that. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. That's it. Kind of is what it is. OJ killing people, not great. Yeah, thankfully for me, like I didn't grow up, in the OJ era, so there was really no attachment anyway. But yeah, it gets really tough, man, because I feel like I'm going to use another example, and this might be a little bit of a hot topic, and I apologize. And again, very different from the Chris Benoit. So like, look at Bill Burr right now, who's kind of making waves on the internet, right? So you have this Saudi Arabian comedy festival, and Bill Burr, who's very like, oh man, like, integrity and And I feel like this is why I always say you can't put people on pedestals, right? Because one, at the end of the day, people are just people. They're going to be flawed. They're going to make mistakes, what have you. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to be let down, right? Because maybe the person who is going to make decisions that you are not going to agree with, or they're going to do things that you are going to view as wrong or just are plain wrong. And yeah, I feel like that's the issue of like being a celebrity and all that stuff that people idolize and put people on pedestals. And yeah, man, people are flawed. So that's it's very tough to kind of, for me, again, like when you have like egregious stuff like the Chris Benoit stuff, I can't separate it, man. That's just me. Someone else who can still watch his matches, that's cool, man. But yeah, yes or no, Tom, Seahawks making the playoffs? I think they're built to. I think so. Ben Ventura, alert, Tom, come from Bears fan. I appreciate you. Congrats on the big win. Hopefully we have one this Sunday. Greg, with a fire. Happy Friday, Tom. Pumped for the Parsons reunion Sunday night. As a Packer fan in Niner territory, it's nice to hear them root for the Pack. It's nice, right? It's nice. Sunday night is going to be cinema, man. It's going to be so good. Disappearing with a fire. Bills fan here. Irrelevant, but I hope to see y'all in the Super Bowl. Ooh, who's your favorite Packer player you ever watched? No, it was Brett Favre. I mean, I did love some Bubba Franks. Dorsey Levens was up there. Amon Green was up there, too. But yeah, I mean, Favre was like the first guy. Bailey with a fire. Tom not doing a noon game, but he's doing a morning, afternoon, primetime game. Tom has really fallen off. Seriously. Not doing 4, only 3. God, what's he even doing out here? And didn't put out the Amazon video today? What's he even doing out here? Does he even work? Merrick with a 7. Terry and Evans injured this week, so receivers are Pittman. Yeah. Bucky, K9, Chase, Herbert, and Kraft. How's it looking? Well, K9 did pretty well for you. Gibbs, I feel like that's gonna be tough, just because I feel that going up against that Browns defense might be tough. But Herbert, I like, and Kraft might do pretty well. Guy with a 5. Skull Jaren up fixing or replacing the Vikings skull. Love you, Tom. Happy late birthday. Heading to Florida for my 21st birthday. Hey, Jaren. Be safe, and I hope the birthday's phenomenal. I got replacements. Replacements were sent to me. Allison at 20. I'm taking my sister her first NFL games this season. She's a Steelers fan. I'm thinking the Packers night game. Oh, man. Yeah, first ever Sunday night football. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. It should be a great game. It should be a really, really great game. So I think Rodgers is definitely going to show up for that game. He's going to want to win it. But the Packers and Steelers, like, they always put on a show when they play, man. So highly recommend. I think you can't go wrong. Henry, almost 5 years. Appreciate the hell out of you, Henry. Mitch with a fire time. The whole NFC North is laughing at us, but joke's on them. The Pack's still in first place in the North. That's right, baby. That's right. Ooh, how do I say that middle one? Is that T? Is it Pac? Pacaiste? Is that Pakiste? That's probably not it. But hell yeah. Go Pack, go baby. Let's go. Hill to fire. People, as long as they don't do heinous things, I think can earn forgiveness. It's hard for me not to have mercy for everyone, not condoning. Yeah, no, 100%. And that's why I said it's subjective, man. Like, it depends on, what it is. Like, people, as human beings, like, we are going to make mistakes. Like, everybody in their life is going to do things that they are not proud of, that are going to be not so great. And it's a matter of, okay, can you learn from them? And forgiveness, of course, comes from other people. But, yeah, man, all you can try to do is do better. That's it. Gabriel, how many sacks does Parsons have on Sunday? Nom, 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 nom. Go, Pat, go. I'm thinking two. Round one with 20. Tom, Posse, working again. This time I get to enjoy some college volleyball. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Go Bills, and for the weekend, go, Pat, go. Round one. Let's go. Hope the volleyball is good. Asher Tour, if the Chiefs play a trade for a running back, who's the best pick that's actually available? I don't know who's actually available that you take a swing on. I'm trying to think of a team that would give somebody up. Yeah, I don't know, man. Because they just got Brian Robinson, the 49ers. I don't think they're giving anybody up. Yeah, well, that's tough. I don't know. Breece Hall, if the Jets were like really down on him, maybe. Kamara, I don't know if the Saints are getting rid of him. OSW Terry, Benoit to me hurts more having watched both him and Nancy during their careers. To go back and watch it all again, it would just hurt more. Exactly, man. Like, that's also such a... It's tough, man. Like, that's a real punch in the gut. I mean, it's such a horrific thing. Like, I also remember I ordered that pay-per-view. And back in the day, man, like, I did not order a lot of pay-per-views because I did not have $50 to spend on a pay-per-view. And I ordered that pay-per-view because I was really excited to see CM Punk versus Chris Benoit, because Punk was a guy who could wrestle. And I was like, well, I know Benoit can go. And then we just got it was going to be Johnny Nitro instead. And then that Monday Night Raw becomes his tribute of like, oh my God, him and his family are found dead. And then Tuesday ECW, Vince gets on and is like, we're never going to talk about him ever again. And it's like, just in the span of 3 days, man, it was just, holy cow. Warlike, rooting for the Meteor on Sunday. Go Bears. That's fair. Awesome. Appreciate you. Beyond with a fact, Tom, just want to say I'm a huge Packers fan. Because of you, I've started my own podcast. I know you're busy, but maybe you want to do one. It would definitely be in the off season. So reach out to me in the off season. During the season gets a little bit tough, just because there is not a lot of time whatsoever. But congrats on the podcast. Ready to fire, Tom. Hope the Pack make the Cowboys look bad yet again. Not hard. My Montana Grizzlies have a top 10 matchup tomorrow night. Let's frickin' frack and go. Let's go, baby. Also, the Jumbo Shrimp from Jacksonville. I saw that because Johnny posted about it. They won their championship throughout the first pitch. Just saying. Monk with Terra. Still wanting to check out an F1 race, but the season almost down in football in play. Check out F1 26. All new regulations coming in with an all new 11 team joining the grid. Maya's actually a big F1 fan, so she enjoys it. So I'll get into it at some point. I promise. And T saying, last year I asked you to root for, you said Bengals. I'm so sorry. Asked you at 20, my Bengals are poopy without Joey B. My commies are doing well, though. Am I crazy picking the Colts to beat the Rams? I don't think you're crazy. I think it's just going to depend on, are you going to be able to move the ball against that defense? So, no, Papa Grossi, he's got his puppers dealing with some medical stuff. Thankfully, she's okay, but doesn't want to leave her, which makes sense. Jesse, which Capitan shows all the fan reaction videos. All the fans from each team look the same. Must be great acting. All kidding aside, even Evans out hurts my Bucks thoughts. Yeah, but you have Worse who's potentially playing. Godwin, I don't know how much he's going to make a difference because he's just coming back from a major injury, but it allows Egbuka to get open. I think you're right. Try to fire a plot twist. Watch the Chiefs pick up Ezekiel Elliott and goes on a revenge arc. As a center, or who's Maya's favorite F1 driver? Response. Chris Tour heard ping pong. Currently on the grid.
No question.
I don't know. It was just well, currently on the grid. Maya wants a follow-up. Heard Pink Pony Club last night. A live 1 million vibes. Pink Pony Club. I'ma keep on dancing. Go with fire. Before the season, I jokingly told someone Herbert would win MVP. So far, so good. Not yet, Steve. HV with a fiver. If the NFL started over and all players went to the draft, Packers have the number 1 pick. Who are they taking? Ooh. I feel like you're going quarterback. Yeah, I feel like, listen, I love Josh. I feel like it's Lamar or it's Josh Allen. I feel like. No, what's the best vegan burger you have ever had? Currently on the grid. Yes. Currently on the grid. We'll get it. We'll get the answer. Best vegan burger. That's a very specific question. I'm not going to lie. The one at Hotel Ranga in Iceland. That one, it was, the dinner itself was very okay. Our meal was like, because they had like one vegan meal and it was very okay. But they had a bar menu and it was like midnight. And we're like, you were sitting at the bar. You're like, you know what? Let's order this vegan burger. God was in that hotel that night because that tasted so good. All right, who's the F1 on the grid right now? Is it Alexander Hamilton? I know his name is Lewis. Lewis Alexander Hamilton.
I always root for Yuki.
Yuki. Japan.
Sonoda, but I do like Lando.
Lando. I saw Calrissian.
Danny Rick. Forever.
Danny Rick.
Danny Ricciardo forever.
Danny Ricciardo. There you go.
He's not the greatest
These are
driver,
names.
but-
These are names. Terry with fire. How much is Maya going to be showing come Super Bowl time? Baby name suggestion, Jeanette. None. Because no, Maya's not pregnant. Ben, go back, go. Not sure I got this membership, but thank you whoever gifted it. Hey, Ben. I appreciate you. There you go. Ooh, a black bean burger. Am I the vegans? Yeah, we're going on 8 years now. Going on 8 years. Favorite vegan cheese? Violife has gotten really good. It melts really well. If you want to get like really fancy, get Miyoko's, but it's way expensive. Apex Fire. Time, go back in time. With 2020 hindsight, what draft bust would you avoid? I mean, I might pick TJ Watt over Kevin King. I might do that. I might go get Creed Humphrey over Josh Myers. I might do that. The easy one is Tony Mandarich, right? Because everyone around him was a Hall of Famer. But what happened to the Packers because of that Tony Mandarich pick eventually led to Brett Favre, and I don't know if that happens without him. So, I don't know. Officially a Brewers fan? Go Brew Crew. Come on now. Come on now. As a Packers fan, who do you think Packers fans look more fondly upon, Brett Favre or Rodgers? I think that's tough in 25, right? I think Favre, if you go to Green Bay right now and you get in an Uber, Brian, thank you for the 5 memberships. I appreciate you. And you get into an Uber, there will be folks who will tell you about they drove around Brett Favre. Just about everybody during that like had a story about Brett Favre. And to give you some context, in case you don't know, Green Bay loved Brett Favre. And a lot of things that he did, even when he was on the team, was very much like brushed or kind of like, okay, that's fine, because he was so beloved. He was a great player, legitimately helped like resurrect that franchise in the 90s. So I feel like it was far for a while. I mean, hell, look at when Aaron Rodgers was drafted. Dude was getting booed on family night because he was seen as, you know, he's going to be the guy that's going to replace Favre. And on top of that, Favre leaves after going to the NFC Championship game against the Giants and losing that game. So, like, it's not great. So I feel like Rodgers, for me, is the better quarterback just in terms of talent. But I feel like there's a lot of nostalgia for Brett Favre. However, due to recent allegations, you know, I feel like that's that maybe that's cooled a little bit. If that makes sense. Jared at Tanner. Well, I'm pissed. Can't watch the Red Wings on the FanDuel app because I don't live within 50 miles of the team. The radio app is broadcasting the wrong channel. That is accessibility. Isn't it so great when your leagues are not letting them? Jonathan to 5. Thoughts on changing American football from a mixed sport to a gender-based sport? From my naive POV, I see it holding women's league from growing. I don't think it's holding it from growing. I think you just need to, there needs to be legit investors in it. And what does the talent pool look like as well? So if you have enough talent to go and do it, then rock out. Jasmine Fire, what's your favorite vegan ground beef substitute? Ooh. Guardian's easy, but it's not the best tasting one. It was probably Beyond, but I know they've changed their recipe a few times. Cold Fire, wishes Mariners fan. We got a first round bye, and I wish the Brewers the best of luck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ask Matt with a $5. Lord Palmerton or Pitt the Elder? Palmerston. Let's go Palmerston. Final answer. Final answer. And yes, I did go to the P.O. box. We have letters. We have packages. We have many things. Rams with a fire time. Did you see the clip of the Packers live? Oh, yeah, Miles. Yep. Run! Jordan, run! Yeah, it was pretty great. Not as a Packers fan, but yeah. Radio 2, you think they'll hit any Brewers playoff games? It only just depends on timing. So it depends on when they're playing at home and if I am available and if I can get tickets and, there's a game going on. So, do you watch any combat sports aside from wrestling if you consider it a combat sport? I don't consider that really a combat sport. No, I used to watch old school UFC, like the original Ultimate Fighter, but no, and I never really got into boxing. Never really got into it. All right, let's do letters first. And then we got 3 boxes. Skybird. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Went to a big ceremony yesterday. I've been coordinating for the last 4 months. Went well. Let's go, Skybird. Let's go. There's got to be some relief there. But if I was a big draft bust, not name Mandrich or Eddie Lacy to you, Eddie Lacy will never be a draft bust to me. I will defend Eddie Lacy until the very ends of the earth. You could look at Demarius Randall, and especially like where he was drafted. Rollins, you could look at the same exact thing. That was just a rough year. Was it Josh Jackson? That was tough. Wall of the Fire, Grossi, Packer! Nation. Ashton Fire, I think Tua is playing himself out of a starting role after this season. Well, he's going to get paid regardless, so I think he's just going to go out and we're just going to kind of see how it goes at this point. I don't know. I mean, I think the Dolphins are just in trouble. HV with a Fire, I had a chance to try that smoked pineapple cream ale. It's currently chilling in here. Tonight might be the night. Danish with a Tour. If you're a GM of an expansion team, who you emergency draft? Oh, in college right now? Oh, I don't even know. I have not paid attention to college this season. I do not know. I do not know. Triple Fire. How long ago you had the least amount of views between all clickbait. Now you're the one who's about to reach 1 million subs. Rub your hands. Hey, Perna's going to get there, I think, after the next season. So, hell yeah. We all growing, baby. John the Tour. Fair. Always have to grow a new league. CXFL. Yeah, you're not wrong. Not wrong. This is from Hannah. Pay attention to Wisconsin at the worst possible time. You're not wrong. I go to my first college game, and this is how I'm... Man, their fans were pissed. Just Badgers fans were pissed. They were very, very upset. They literally were chanting, since the first quarter, they were chanting to fire Pickle. Okay, hold on one second. We got... Oh, this is 2 of 6. Hold on. Where's 1? 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there 1? Hold on. I'm missing an index card. Hold. Okay, well, we'll see. Oh, I'm late. I'm late for a very important... Oh, that's adorable. Hell yes. Hells to the yes. Let's see what we got here. Hey, birthday! Look at that nice card. Look at that nice card. Happy birthday, Tom. Happy belated birthday. Oh, 1 out of 6 is on here. Thank God, I thought I lost something. Lifelong Eagles fan here, and slightly grumpy Civil War historian. Found you in 2021, your live stream of that Browns-Steelers playoff game. What a time that was. With a tour, please be gentle to my Cowboys. I can't promise anything. And save for the occasional Eagles play-by-play and the detours into history. Your videos got me through 5.5 C cards. I like how this is properly labeled. Years of grad school in Oklahoma, or late nights of grading as a TA. Oh, yep. A healthy part of my master's, 5 years of PhD. Holy cow. Deciding that PhD wasn't worth the burnout, and now trying to find a job in museums, archives, and libraries. Shout out to your libraries. Come on now. Thank you. Whether it's a background to keep my brain occupied while doing something, or an opportunity to listen to my team when they weren't on in Oklahoma. Lessons part of the history I'm quite fuzzy on, or your approach to delivery with current events. Thank you for doing what you do. I appreciate you. Jacques, Time of Tony Storm as the best pre-match movie with 4 ways to die. I need more. Tony Storm is a treasure. A lighter subject. I almost included apple cider donuts with your card. They're awesome. And also a New Jersey thing. Oh, I know all about them. But tend to go a bit stale a bit quickly. That's true. And unsure about the ingredients. True. Here are some history fun facts as motivated by Friday Night Q&A from 9/12. About to get some history facts. One of the men on the committee that invited... Hold on. Is that... I'm trying to see who that is. Hold on one second. Alex with a tour. 3-1 Seahawks. What else do you need for top 10? Oh, no, now they'll probably make the top 10. Yeah. Probably will now. Nick 5. Monthly question. When we get a Maya Q&A, we already got feet. Why not a Q&A? Maya's right here, so just fire away. Fire away. Speech responsible helped create the now Gettysburg National Park. David McConney. Resulting Gettysburg Battlefield Memorial Association was the U.S. earliest attempt of Civil War battlefield preservation. Really? September 5th, 1863. Wow. Hold on. The fact that you listed your sources, hell yeah, Hannah. Hell yeah. This is already a win. Cotton in general and the cotton gin led to the massive expansion of slavery in the U.S. Very true. Westward expansion and everything that came with plenty of wars, according to some historians. Modern capitalism, also very true. Slightly cheerier note, the first use of a submarine in the U.S. was called the Bushnell's Turtle. The first successful use was the CSS at Hunley during the Civil War. Well, history probably isn't as fun as donuts. History's great. I hope you enjoy them. Much appreciation, Hannah C. Hannah, I appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you. That's very kind of you. And thank you very much for the card. That's very, very nice. Thank you. Good. Hey, Sydney, congrats! Crush that vet school. Let's go. Ninja, how we doing? By having a place right by streams makes me happy. That's right. She's chilling right here. Come on. I don't want to bend this. I'm going to put it back the proper way. All right, here we go. It's from Florida. Right by the set. I got you. Thinking about teaching? Great profession. Just be prepared to work. This is a wedding invite? Hold up. Hi, Tom. I'm Tom. My name is Mike. I'm Tom. Riley says a 2-for-1. I love watching your videos. Live commentary is my favorite. It's also a nice escape from reality for a little while. Wow, what's going on? Thank you for all you do. Your charity stuff is amazing. Oh, speaking of charity stuff, also the fundraiser that we did last night, we raised over $7,600 for the organization for, autism research. Had an itchy nose. That's going to be open until Sunday. Gold Fire. Interesting dinosaur fact. The Megalosaurus was the first discovered dinosaur. That was a fun fact. I also want to extend a wedding invitation to you. I know you're busy and probably won't be able to go, but off the off chance you do, it'd be fantastic. Feelings won't be hurt and I'll still watch your videos. My wife, future wife, and I were so envious when you moved to Wisconsin. We went to Milwaukee and fell in love with it. You and me both, man. You and me both. We're biding our time until we can escape Florida we were born into. It almost seems like destiny, since I have a picture of myself as a child in a Packer shirt. Even though my family are diehard Steelers fans, who knows? Can't wait to hear back regardless of the outcome. Sincerely, Mikey and Becca. Well, huge congratulations to you. Is it during the season? October 1st. Oh, it's literally in 5 days? Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. But a huge congratulations, Mike and Rebecca. Hell yes. If it was the off season, I'd definitely try to go. Because I went to one last year. We officiated that wedding. Shout out Deb and Mike. I hope you both have a phenomenal wedding day. I'll be sending a card on back. And hell yeah. Go, Pat. Go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, 5 days is tough. 5 days is, that's a tough one. It's also the season. I can't go anywhere during the season. I did. I got my officiant certificate on the internets. And I officiated the hell out of that wedding. This is from Richard from Wisconsin. Let's go. Oh, kittens, great organization, OAR. Really good. A tip for my wedding in the off season. It's true. This is a very nice card. Grossi, go, Pat, go. Come on now. Tom! I'm Tom. Happy birthday from a fan. Hope you had a great day and did something in Wisconsin. Speaking of, glad to see you moved to Wisconsin. I like all the Milwaukee shots and your Insta stories. Keep up the chaotic good. You're so awesome. Looking forward to another year of awesome. Hey, signed Richard. Thank you so much. I'm jealous of your pool. Yes, thank you. I went swimming in it today because I am trying to enjoy every single second that it could remain open. I've never had a pool before. I've never had air conditioning before, so we're going to try to live it up. We're going to try. It's from Brian, Milwaukee. Don't walk around the corner. Ryan, my wife and I just celebrated our second wedding anniversary. Hey, happy anniversary. She loves your scripted episodes, especially Ref's flag. Sure, go to fire. Tom, not getting married. Can you not go to my wedding? I got you. I will be the best non-participant you've ever seen. Congrats, Tom and Maya. I'm Tom. You're Maya.
Oh no. That is so funny.
Well played. Well,
I feel like that came fast.
that did. That's what she said. This is from Brian in Milwaukee. Thanks so much, Brian. If I ever have a son or a daughter, DeBrickashaw's gonna be used for both names, by the way. I'll be sure to save this. They can fit the gato. That is, maybe Nebula. As the vet said,
Yeah.
no, it was a solid cat. Rachel and Turner, put one of the cats in that. I like to keep my arms and the skin on my arms. Yep. Oh my good God, man. This is from Tristan. Oh my God. Alex Tour, Tom using the Philip Rivers of making Packers fans. Go, they Tour, Tom, you have something to share with the class? No, I do not. There's literally nothing. Nope. No. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That was well done. That is well done. And that was literally, what was that, last week, that stream?
That's what I mean. That time was so fast.
Just very quick. Very quick. Oh my God. Do I think the Ravens have a big bounce back game? I do think they win. They need to have a big bounce back game, but. All right, what we got here? Tom! That's me. That's how I know I can open it. That's me. No, I'm not having a baby. No. I don't have time to like eat lunch most days. I don't have baby time right now. In this economy? Tell Perna to have a second one and maybe. I'm just making that up. Tom! First off, happy freaking frackin' 30th birthday. I love you so much, Tristan. I'm 35, but you know what? Yep, I'm turning 30 now. Wow, tour DeBrickashaw will love it. Can't wait. Can't wait. As I'm still a younger guy, 29, I know I cannot relate to the age of wisdom that comes from turning 30, so please lendeth me your eyes, O old one. It's gonna be one of those nights, huh? Okay. 3 years ago, I was going through a rough time. Won't go into details, but it was around the time I discovered your content. Your love of football combined with your humor and constant uploads made getting through the weeks and months much easier. Every short power rankings GPS coach, and of course the sagas, gave me laughter on days I can only sit in silence. Now in a much better place, got my degree, joined the Navy, and soon will be going to my first deployment. Make sure you stay safe. Appreciate the hell out of you. All right, to all this, say thank you for being an amazing human being. The world is much better because you are a part of it. Sincerely, Tristan. Please give these gifts to the scriptwriter and ref on my behalf of my chiefs. This is totally not a bribe. Stay safe, Tristan. In my old age. Grace Tutor, if chair had a baby, is it a stool? I think so. Yes. I think it is. I think so. I am getting roasted from the mail, which I appreciate. It's like the old ways. Oh! Hold on. It literally says, to ref, love the Chiefs. Amazing. Looks like we have a shirt here. Oh my God. World's best scriptwriter ever. Where would you even get this? This is incredible. Ryu Tour. Can Nicolas DeRealist Grossi be your second kid? Yes. Yes. Oh, this is a medium? Oh yeah, this will get used. This will get used. This going it. Easy. Tristan, stay safe. I appreciate the hell out of you. Oh, these will definitely get used. These are definitely gonna get used. Oh yeah. I'll do it for whatever team beats the Chiefs for being called old. Alright, next box. In this box from Brocklehurst Shipping. Love me some Brocklehurst Shipping. Some 10 out of 10 packages already. It's great. Good. I was telling that to Maya after that stream. I was like, if we ever produce Spawn, it's gonna literally be a village that raises this child. It'll be a posse. Alright. Hey, Tom! I'm Tam. Hope you're doing very well. Writing this on your birthday. Happy freaking frackin' birthday. Right after I completed my first exam at vet school. Oh, it's Sydney! Just got the grade back, 90% above the average. That's right. That's right. Congratulations on the incredible Chiefs-Chargers YouTube stream. We absolutely crushed it. Cannot wait for the day this season that you finally hit 1 million subscribers. Yes. I've had these gifts for you for a while now, back when I visited the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But obviously, they're incredibly busy for me working for prep for vet school and moving to New York. It's just across the country. It's fine. It's been fantastic. Love the Long Island Brookfield area for sure. And campus classmates, upperclassmen have been incredible. This works better, though, because they could be a delayed birthday gift. That's right. You just if you buy a gift and hold on to it long enough, it could be anybody's birthday gift. And close some gifts for you that I was able to get for you at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I hope you love them. Absolutely incredible time. I'm honored to be a moderator for you. Call you a friend. It's been amazing to see you flourish and succeed in more ways than originally thought possible. That's true. That's true. I didn't think anyone would watch. Loving the content, loving scripted, and being able to spend time watching your content is so therapeutic and stress relieving during this stressful time. Community is absolutely wonderful. We will take over Monaco. I mean, we're just going to have a very large fan event in Monaco. So thankful for everything you and the community has done for me. Have a wonderful birthday. P.S. The Lions will get their revenge on Thanksgiving. All in love, Tom, and tell Maya I said hi. All love to her as well, and give the pup person Gato some scratches. Sid, I appreciate the hell out of you. Ooh, it's a pro football bag. All right. Set that on December 23rd. I still think it's January, February. It's gonna slow down. Wait, hold on. What's in a Oh, this is awesome. Bro, it's a 3D printed Sterling Sharp ticket. Oh, that's badass. Oh, hell yeah. Seasons, 7. Not long enough. Games, 112, 595 receptions, 80, 100 yards, 65 receiving touchdowns. First team All-Pro, 89, 92, 93. So that's dope. Thank you very, very much. Very, very much. No, we're not taking over Monaco. Again, just having a very big fan event. And maybe not leaving. Hells to the yes. This is actually gonna go, I know exactly where this is going. That's gonna go on that shelf right there. That's a, yeah, it's like a ticket thing. That's freaking awesome. That's right! Look at all those Packers in the Hall of Fame. This has to be like the best business ever because you could just keep on adding names every single year. I feel like you're just like, oh, just constant new merchandising. Thank you so much, Sid. This is so very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also love this bag. I went to the Pro Football Hall of Fame one time when I was in my youth, and my dad took pictures on a digital camera and then framed those pictures. And you see like the flash, like on the 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. LQ Fashion College, let's go! Sydney, thank you very much. I'm very happy to hear everything is going well with the schools. Let's go. Danny Fire Tom, thank you for your nice reply email. Name suggestion for hypothetical offspring, Omaha Green 18 Grossi. I like that. I like that. Nick with a fire. Is it really a home if you haven't been glitter bombed in it yet? Gotta properly christen the house. Yes. Yes, it is. Nope. No, it is. It is. It is. It definitely is. It is. All right. Now we got a very large box. From Colorado. And it says Fragile on it. First of all, this costs $70 to spend. Do not spend that much money. That's crazy. It's crazy out here. We'll see what we got. Yeah, use a box cutter. Yeah, I lost all my box cutters in the move. I did. Let's see here. Don't worry, I'm slicing away from myself so I don't die. So, that's how you do it. As I stick my face closer to the scissors. All right. There we go. Gotta be safe with scissors, of course. Stab that in there. Now, let's see what we got here. It's a large lad box. Yeah. All right. They knew. You're Tom! I'm Tom! They do. They do. Already off to a great start. Another index card. Hi, Tom! I'm Tom. Enclosed are 3 gifts for your recent orbit completion, for your new home, and as an appreciation for your channel, and how you use it to help others. Best if you do open in order, but you do you, the Thompsons. Okay. 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 There's an order. Number 1. We'll have to follow the order now. Mr. Krabs, he was number 1. All right, guys, just gotta make some room here. All right, well, we gotta have scissors again. Everyone hold their breath. Nailed it. Nailed it. Now, I thought it was Tim the whole time. It's true. It's true. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? A card. It's like a scavenger hunt. Number 1, I bought these for the streams when you can't use your overlay counters, old school analog counters to track that flag count or tailor cutaways. This looks like Broncos colors. I see you. I see you, Colorado. I see you. Hell yes. This is awesome. We'll find use for this. Oh, this will find its way into a video. 100%. 100%. It's very Broncos, just say it is from Colorado. Number 2. Darren just wants to say hi, Tom. Hey, Darren. What's going on? How you doing? Hope you are doing well. I see Broncos orange. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's a garbage bag. And another note. Number 2. As a Wisconsin native, West Coast. Oh, I know how cold the winters can get. This tie blanket is perfect to keep a January basement dweller warm. Oh, I'm a basement dweller. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hells to the yeah. Oh, this is nice. Woo! Woo! This is gonna be me when I turn 40. Balls on the 34-yard line. Jordan Love. This is super nice. This is super nice. Thank you so much. Just to his Bills fan, Mafia fan, it's an awesome season. Yes, it is. Yes, it. No, it's soft as hell. Oh yeah, this is gonna get washed. I don't think this is gonna be a doggy blanket. This might be a Tom blanket. In 5 years, gonna be a grandpa. Yeah, I hear it just goes quickly. Ashley, too, you're making me nervous. Please use box cutter. I don't have a box cutter. Don't worry. I'm a trained professional. I haven't. This is awesome. Thank you so much. And then there's a third gift. Number 3. Number 3. Will the cats go after the edges? Of course they will. But maybe they'll stop going after each other. So I'll take it. All right. Number 3. What do we got here? Racing. I'm so incredibly sorry to hear that. I hope you and your family are doing well. Wishing you nothing but a whole lot of peace and love, my friend, at this time. I'm so very sorry to hear that. That's freaking horrible. On the box in Sharpie, it says, fragile, seriously fragile. Aw, it's foam package. How did you know? I swear to God, Rachel, I just got a whiff of your cookies. I swear to God, I did. Number 3, from a lifelong Packer fan to another, I hope you can find a place for this. My wife, Diane, made this to show your audience inclusiveness. She's a Vikings fan. I know, right? That's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough. Hold on, there's another card in here. Care instructions and contact info if shipping failed. Shipping succeeded. All right, we'll see what we got here. We'll see. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Bro, your wife made... It's all right, she's a Vikings fan. It's all right, we all make mistakes. Bro!
Gorgeous.
Holy cow, it's made of glass! Holy crap, man. This is awesome. I'm terrified of this. I am terrified that this needs to go somewhere high that the cats will never even look. That's amazing. Holy cow, man. Thank you so much. So incredibly kind. Don't let Papa Grossi near that. No, definitely not. Definitely not. That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Thompson. This is so incredibly kind of you. All right, I'm going to put this in all the bubble wrap until I find a place for this because it's different. Excellent job. This is awesome. This is beautiful. All right, we need to wrap this. I'm gonna wrap that here, and then there's another layer of bubble wrap that's there. Okay, yep, yep. We're wrapping. That is super awesome. Thank you so much. This is so insanely kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. That's way too expensive. Don't do that. That's way too much. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. I'm literally looking around this room of I'm afraid to hang it on the wall because I think the cats will see it as a challenge. I'm thinking it'll have to go into one of those cubby. Okay, we'll find a place. We'll find. Also, that blanket is insanely soft. All right, we're gonna put this here, and we're gonna put the blanket on top of it so that it's extra protective. You know what? We're gonna do the foam inserts. Then we're gonna do the blanket. Boom. Ain't nothing breaking that now. Yeah, question, Tom. Favorite DBZ character? Question for Maya. Have you seen or appreciate DBZ? Blessing on a new household. Hey, let's go. Vegeta. I mean, Future Trunks is pretty badass, too. But I'm a big Vegeta fan. I mean, come on. Vegeta's arc is just... When he first goes Super Saiyan against Android 19. Tell me, does a machine feel fear? Oh, so good. It's so good. Majin Vegeta, great arc. You haven't watched DBZ.
No, when I was growing up, it was mainly just Pokemon.
Just Pokemon growing up?
Yeah.
So nay. Nay. Dwayne Tour, you perna Lambo. I need to see his rage. Yes. Grossi Tour, what games am I streaming? The morning game from Ireland. I'll be streaming that game, and then I will also be streaming the Ravens Chiefs, and then the night game, of course. They clinched the #1 seed. Let's go. Root. Did I hear about it? I think I saw it on the social media, and they did not register. All right, I'm moving this far away. Hold on. No gato zone. Also, can someone remind me about the clickbait punishment with the Vikings hat? I'm going to put that up during Sunday morning's game. Gotta fulfill the punishment. Chair. Thank you so much, folks. This is so insanely kind. Thank you. That's, damn, that has to take forever. That had to take forever. Yeah, have a good night off. Off to watch Alien Earth. Scary Larry. Enjoy it. I watched episode 5. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, what if I top? You familiar with the Milwaukee Wave indoor soccer? Have you ever had time they play December through April? Oh, I have not. All right. Video to 5. Turning 44 this Wednesday. Happy almost birthday. Treat yourself to Breaking Benjamin in 3 Days Grace. Congrats on 900K. One of my buddies, so literally just went to go see that concert. Because 3 Days Grace opened, they said 3 Days Grace was even better than Breaking Benjamin. They said they were so freaking good. So, enjoy. I've heard nothing but good things about that concert. Tony to 5. Tom Ranley, do you have a P.O. box in Green Bay? A signed Packers card I wanted to send you. It's not in Green Bay. No, because I don't live in Green Bay. I live about like hour and a half-ish away. But I do have a P.O. box. Yes, that is where these folks sent the things. It's in all the descriptions. It's in the description for this too. I appreciate you. Special to 5. Some of the games this week were hard to pick, so giving too much credit to the Bears for playing a bad defense. Oh, I agree. No, there was a bunch of really, really tough games that I kind of was like, ugh, because when I was going through, I was like, this is gonna be tough. So, yeah, I hear you on that one. That is, my pick'ems might not be so great this week. We'll see. I do know about Motionless and White. I don't listen to a ton of their stuff, but I do know about them. I do. Do you know what it means to join the 30-30 club in baseball? Is it like RBIs or home runs or something like that? Breaking Benjamin, loudest concert I've ever been to. Louder than Deftones, and Deftones plays loud. Brad, sir, did you design the Packcast logo? Which one? The old school one? No. Because Rockford did one of them. I want to say it was the newer one. Oh, 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to remember where the first one came from. You know, it's actually probably my email. Hold on. Packcast logo. Let's see. I'm going to scroll down as far as I can go. All right, that's 2019. Why is this? No, I don't want most relevant. I want, oh my God. Why would you put it like that? Why would you sort it like that, Gmail? So dumb. So dumb. Okay, this is 2021, hon. There's apparently a lot we're going. No, Daniel did the Strouds theme song. Absolutely crushed it. Daniel's phenomenal. All right, this is 2019. So I put Lovin' over Baker. Fantasy, don't fail me. I don't think he will. Could be wrong, but I don't think he will. Packcast logo. This is my first ever Packcast logo. That I did make terribly. Look at this. This was actually in the back of the old house. It was right off of the deck. Look at whatever that. It looks like there's kind of a mustache there, maybe potentially. The hair game Was not it. Was not it. Packcast. A Packers fan podcast. There you go. All right, so that's the first one. Please don't make me... Oh, my God. Please don't make me go back to the beginning. Okay, so that was 2015. Let's see. No, I don't know. I don't remember the very first one. I don't remember, to be honest with you. There was definitely a time where I may have hired like a company to make it. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Oh, nope. So I know exactly who did it. Yeah. So my mom actually recommended like a family friend who was a designer, and they made it. So this was, I have the email. It's from September 4th, 2018. That's the old school one, this guy. That's this one. It's evolved over the years, but that was the very, very first one. There you go. Trip down memory lane. Old SW to fire. Tom, I had a question about clickbait. How does it decide who the punishment goes? Oh, it's just, it's whoever gets the most donations at the end of the episode. So whoever has the highest, they get punished. So that's the way that it goes. How'd you age 30 years in just 10? By working every day of my life since. That's not true. I really didn't start doing this, like, 2018 is really when I started going, okay, let's be insane. And here we are. The answer they do. Here's a favorite random player. Mine's Chris Hogan. Playing OAT. Am I... That's tough. I don't know. It has to be a random. No, I know the all-time. No, I don't know. It has to be a random player. Again, I love Bubba Franks. I love Bubba Franks. But he's a Packers player, so I feel like that's not random. Besides the time playing, he's not random either, too. I feel like Larry Fitz, man, I loved him as a wide receiver. I hated when we had to go against him because he whooped our ass, but holy cow. Yeah, Law Beats, I think he's going to do okay. I think he's going to do great. He's getting more targets with read out. So, random? I actually, you know who I actually really liked when he was on the Rams? I really liked Steven Jackson. I was a Steven Jackson fan. Goes fire. Probably had my best week of predictions, going 15-1. Only team I got wrong was the Green Bay Packers. That's tough. 15-1's pretty damn great, too. To predict all those other ones, they're pretty good. Ranter Rockford did the stained glass logo. Yes, I believe he did. Yes, I believe he did. Yes. Oh, I don't even think that's that hot of a take, man. I mean, he's got to be up there. He's got to be. You gonna attend a NLDS game? Again, it just depends on... I would love to go. Maya and I had a blast when we went the last time. That's when they clinched their playoff spot. So I'd love to. It's tough with the season. Plus, on top of that, there's only so many home games. And if it's during the time for the season, it's tough. So we'll tell you. Steven Jackson was fun. He was a fun guy to watch. There's a few. I loved running backs. I will tell you, you'll be very happy about this, Rachel. Priest Holmes, man. Priest Holmes was so much fun to watch. Oh my God, it was so much fun. Ask what a fire. Thanks for the email reply, Tom. Are you worried about our O-line without Belton, Tom, or Banks? Or is the Cowboys pass rush not really that bad? Yeah, they're definitely not what the Cleveland Browns are. But yeah, it's obviously a concern. It looks like we're hitting the bye week at a good time. So I'm not overly concerned because we're not going against a defense. I mean, look at how much time Caleb Williams had. It's the first time in his career he was not sacked. Also, can I share bits and pieces of what you emailed me? I know you mentioned that, but I was waiting to see if you were in here to confirm that it would be okay that I shared some things. Because in case you don't know, so this was from earlier this week. So Aiken he was at the bar and he was watching the stream and listening to the stream, and the bartender was like, hey, There's a girl down there who's also listening to the same stream. Oh yes, sent me an email last night and phenomenal. There is resolution to the story, which is 10 out of 10. So share away. Let's go. Okay, on. Let me crack open this beer. Okay, this is the cream ale. All right, we're 100. Again, I know it's a... Okay, I'm going to take a sip of it. I don't think that there's going to be anything in it that will kill me. Let me just triple check. Un momento, per favore. Invictus Brewing Smoked Pineapple Cream Ale Ingredients. Just triple check. That's it, LQ. That's it. Okay. A hint of smoke. The pineapple sounds good. I'm all about that. I don't think it's gonna kill me. I don't think so. I'm just triple checking. Beautiful song. Thank you. I'm not gonna poison myself live. You thought the scissors were dangerous. It's the beer. Okay. I don't think so. Yeah, because it's just gonna be the malt that they're gonna use, and I think they would put on it that it was like a milk stout or something. Tom bringing people together. Yeah, I don't buy it either. This guy? No. All right, let's crack this thing open. Living on the edge. That's right. Maya on standby. Is there Tylenol? It's whatever you need. All right, let's see. You chore your groin muscle? Humble brag. No, but seriously, ice and... I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry. All right, here we go. Let's do this. So this is a smoked pineapple cream ale from Invictus Brewing. Again, beer for the unconquerable soul. LG with a tour. Who's your top 5 tight ends in history? Mine personally that I just really like or like best ever, because Gronk has to be on there. Tony Gonzalez has to be on there. Kelsey's probably on there at some point. Yeah, those are like your 3. Let's see. I smell pineapple with that. All right, hold on. Antonio Gates I'd probably put up there. Ooh. Please hold. Hold on, I'll pretend that I don't take Tylenol. It would be unfair to Maya. That took me a hot second. Bears or Raiders? I picked Bears, but I have zero confidence in that. Hold on, we got yeah, Tony Gonzalez. Jillion%. Let's see. That's nice. It's super subtle, but it's always the pickle one. This is nice. I like it. Kevin, if I one battle after another is receiving glowing reviews. I love PTA. He deserves it. How familiar are you with his work, and are you going to see it? Yes. I literally said to Maya, I was like, I want to go try and see it next week. So maybe next Tuesday or Wednesday, we're gonna potentially go try to see it. I would love to, because one, it looked like, oh, okay, this is gonna be pretty good. And then the reviews have been insane. They're like calling it a masterpiece. So I have seen a bunch of his movies before. I have actually never seen There Will Be Blood. I hear incredible things, but I saw The Master. I think I saw Phantom Thread, but The Master I saw, and that was a crazy movie. I mean, good God, the acting alone, so good. Marshall, fire everyone on the Cardinals. Gannon, fencing off court. Murray, MHJ, and start all over. But keep Trey McBride. Same thing every year. We love Trey McBride. Can you keep Max Melton, too? Max Melton, I love him. Seth, we getting the closure from the bar story? Hold on 1 second. We got plenty of time. All right? See it for sure? I know. It's on the list. Oh, I know about the milkshakes. I know the story. I've seen scenes of it, too. It's just... Yeah, no, Cindy, I heard the Ryder Cup is insane right now. Coach soon. Yes, you are hopefully getting the second episode of Coach soon. Okay, so again, I'm not going to share everything just because I want to keep some things private. Paul Dano's great in everything, though. Okay, so here's what. So Aiken goes to the bar, right? And again, in case you're out of the loop here. So earlier this week on one of the streams, Aiken donated like $5 and was like, "Hey, like a bartender just told me, because I'm sitting at the bar, like, you know, listening to you with like an earbud in, that there's a girl on the other side of the bar who's literally listening to the same stream. Just 2 Grossi Posse members in the same place." And so I read that and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's pretty funny. But then I was like, wait a minute, both of them can hear me. And so I told her to look left and right because Aiken held up his phone and was like, didn't see it. And then she looked and saw. So then, here's what happens. Here's what happens, the update. You're getting the update. Luke, thanks for everything done for me. Apologies got annoying the last couple days trying to fix that myself. Team therapy. Not annoyance whatsoever, dude. Absolutely not. You're good. You're good. All right, hold on one second. So it's like a dive bar, right? So dive bar, good vibes. Just to give you a less depressed Moe's Tavern from The Simpsons. Wood panel walls. Can't go wrong with that, of course, right? So dive bar. All great. Everyone belongs here, but no one owns the place. Bikers with neck tattoos, truckers with hats, college kids studying or celebrating whatever, 30-somethings-year-old escaping, bringing their little kids, retirees. So kind of just a family-friendly bar, right? So sets it up. Okay. Let's do this here. Also, Aiken, by the way, I meant to put this in the email. I do remember telling your daughter to brush her teeth through a super chat. I do remember that very well. Okay, so how'd this go down? Here's the play-by-play. So I told you the bartender informed me the lady down the bar was also watching your stream. Suffice to say, this guy's been working here a long time, and I doubt he understands the nature of a YouTube live stream, but he also knows my kid's birthday and made sure the polarities I plan rock. I don't blame him, slightly older than Perna, and just figured this out during COVID. Yeah, listen, I get it. So I send this super. You immediately tell me to hold up the phone and make friends, but then you have to go back to calling the game. Of course. Then I see in your eyes you realize what you're trying to achieve. Yep, can hear me too. At that point, I'm sitting with the phone pointed towards her, and she looks and immediately laughs and puts her hands in her face. 3 of the regulars near me stand up and cheer. So now I'm worried she's embarrassed. Not my intention. That's right. We're about to do a new perk dating app for Grossi Posse members. Nope. Can't do the liability. The insurance would be crazy. So we grab a table and start to chat. Okay, I apologize, right? But you moved from Wisconsin in January, which, by the way, it's Delafield. It's Aiken's dad's hometown. I'm just saying. She loves football, the Packers. That's right. Yep, trying to find her scene, whole 9 yards, right? So, also got the background, found me, I'm Tom, through Scripted, been sub since 700K, hasn't watched Coach. It's okay. Hasn't watched Coach. Yes, from his dad's hometown, okay? So, gonna burst the bubble, right? So 10 years younger, so obvious at the time, right? It's all good. Just now they're going to get together with a whole bunch of friends, and they're gonna go and watch the Sunday's game together against the Cowboys, right? We read and laughed at the chat. She felt less self-conscious, and hey, let's go. I told her she's temporarily the most mysterious woman on the internet, thanks to Tom Grossi. That's right. It's true. Everyone was waiting for it. I introduced her to the owners and the regulars. Everyone said next time she comes that she should say hi. Everyone said they would look after her, ask them for anything. One guy offered to fix her car for free. That's the place, Tom, and just good people being good neighbors. Nothing but love, as a wise internet man once said. So, yes, we are meeting for Packers Cowboys. We're both going to wear Packers jerseys, give high fives to strangers and little kids. We'll also be listening to your stream. My daughter will be here too, but hopefully we'll probably have her headphones and watching something else. That's it. And now they're going to be watching it together. So, come on now. Come on. That's pretty good. Thank you so much for sharing that too. That was 10 out of 10. Neurosa Tour, what week was the worst for each NFC North fan? This week for the Packers, easy. Bears, week 1, easy. Vikings, week 2, and Lions, also week 1. Justin Tour, I missed your Buffalo visit a year ago. Oh, well, don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back for 30 and 30. Part 2. Detroit, Tom, if you don't mind me asking, when might you start the 24-25 fan reaction videos? I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's not happening. I ran out of time, and at this point, there's not going to be enough of a draw, and they take so long to do that's why they're their off-season project, but don't worry, they'll be back next year. So I will do the 25-26. All right, I've read a little bit of Toxic Avenger, but I saw that they did the movie. So that's it. You can meet other posse members in the wild. It happens, folks. It happens. And this has happened more than a few times now. But hey, that's it. We're rocking. We're rolling. They're out there. They are out there. You make plenty of content? I don't think I do. I don't think I make enough content. I think, if anything, I've been slacking a lot lately. To a pretty significant degree. How you feeling going against the Cowboys? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling, I don't want to get like too hyped up, right? Because then it just destroys. But I feel like they're gonna I feel like they're gonna win. I feel like they might do very, very well. So we'll see. Realtor coming to Hallmark, streamers and strangers. That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, O-line scares you, yeah. Their pass rush is nothing like Cleveland. I think that they'll be all right. They'll be all right. How dare you move in the summer and not entertain us? I know, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. No, Papa Grossi, his pupper's having some medical issues. So, again, she's all right, thankfully, but doesn't want to leave her, which makes sense. Get more drunk scriptwriter? Probably next year. A little Jurassic Express. Come on now. It would be a Packers Hallmark movie. It would. It would. It would be pretty good. For positive fiber, hoping that either your Vegas or Denver 30 and 30 meetup is pet friendly, about halfway between both. You get to meet my 130-pound bear. I mean, dog. That'd be great. Yeah, I mean, they were outside last time, and it was one in Denver. It was in Breckenridge, so I'm pretty sure you could bring dogs. Let's see. Alfredo Top, I want to thank you for the voicemail earlier this week. I wasn't expecting, but absolutely made my day. On Wisconsin and go Pack go. Let's go! Let's go. I'm so sorry with how late it was. But yes, your mom emailed me. It was like I just missed it, and I only saw it because I thought I'd gotten through all my emails, and it said that I still had an unread email, and so then I went back and I found it back in April. So I'm glad that it got to. I'm glad it was the right number. It wasn't a random person calling. But hell yeah, hope college is going well. Appreciate the hell out of you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, it'll be great. It'll be great. Would you tell Scooter if the Cowboys win? That's going to be tough, man. I'm not going to lie. That one, I'm not even prepping for that scenario. It scares me a little bit, but I'm more scared of that outcome and the ramifications involved than I am of the Cowboys right now. Jerry Tour, once you make lifelong content, what else is there? Yeah. I mean, for me, once we get, which by the way, we are 99,000 subscribers away. Today, we went from 100K away to 99K. So I was right before the chat started, for Q&A started, I was mentioning, so we did the math. So there's 135 days until the Super Bowl. And so if we average like 730 subs a day, which there's going to be days like today, I didn't put out any new content. I just did GPS and Q&A, which I'm not going to get subs from that. There'll be a couple hundred, but then that like during Sundays, like usually we get like around 1,000, something like that. And it'll die down as the season goes along. But January is such a big month. We'll see what the Packers are doing. But yeah, I think we're going to rock. Luke, sorry for being sorry. Thought about me asking on Blue Sky was near that level. So, no, you're good. First baby scan when? I don't know. I got no plans. Do you? I got none. Scan a baby. That's right. Copier. That's how it works. The hype is real. Oh, I can't wait. What are the chances you jump through another table in Buffalo next year? They're not zero, but I promise you I'm never jumping on gravel again. Which I feel like is not a big... I feel like people should understand that, right? I feel like people would be like, oh, okay, yeah, you probably shouldn't do it on gravel. So here's, I've had some thoughts about this as Maya stares at me. I have had some thoughts. I think it would be fun to jump through a table on grass. If it's on grass, I feel like I could get a little higher to jump. Like, I don't want to say like top of a ladder, but like halfway up a ladder, I feel like we'd be good. I do a leg drop.
It's a TLC by yourself.
Yeah, TLC by myself. It's on grass though, because this was on gravel, so like I knew I was gonna get hurt. I feel like if I do a leg drop, it's gonna hurt my butt, but it's grass. It could destroy my back the other way. All right, so I go face forward. What if I do a swanton bomb? Swanton, when you flip?
Elbow and knee pads.
Elbow and knee pads, it ruins the picture. It really does.
Okay, wear long pants.
Long pants, I'll wear long. It's gonna be summer. Come on, sun's out, pasty ass white thighs out. Kelsey, 69-minute warning, 900K edition. Good looks, Kelsey. It is minute 69. Shooting star press. Nice. Moonsault? Maya said it. I can't even do a backflip. Yeah, I'll try for the first time off a ladder. Frankie with a tenner. Just completed Christmas shopping. What? Well, at least the spending part. Miss out on sales, but it gets done and avoids possibility of delays. You know what, though? I get it. That's smart. I bounce off of it. Yeah. No, I would do it. It just has to be on grass. I can't do it on gravel again. Jason, need your opinion. 25-year wedding anniversary next year. Congratulations. Hawaii 10-day resort or 10-day med cruise. We're torn and need a tiebreaker. Congrats on 900K. And I've never been there before. But I go Hawaii. Because if you're going resort Hawaii, like, are we assuming it's going to be like all inclusive, right? Cruise, it depends on what you want. Cruise, and I'm not the biggest cruise fan. Talk about Grossi. Very, very big cruise fan. But I feel like cruise is like, I don't want to do anything and it's pure relaxation, right? Like everything's taken care of. Like my food's there, drinks there, get to do whatever I want. I can sleep all day. I can go do whatever, right? I feel like Hawaii, personally, and this is just my personal opinion, I love traveling to places and then like staying there for a hot minute. You know, I understand. He says this as he went to 30 and 30 and, you know, 5 countries in 10 days. He says this. But when I actually got to spend like a day and a half in a place, I was like, this is amazing. Yeah, I would pick Hawaii. I'd pick Hawaii. I feel like I could go there. I'm hoping to go at some point. Call it, you could give the table the people's elbow. It's true. I mean, I already did the flying elbow. It's the greatest picture ever. Nick with 2, are we sure Maya isn't pregnant? Sound like a mom. Ooh.
I've always been told that.
You've always been told that? Lame. Look at this, guys. My girlfriend cares about me. What a lame-o. Who cares about me? Michael, thank you. Appreciate you. Great night, Terry. Tom, the Cooper Cup got me thinking about NFL licensing ideas. So it's just Cooper Cup, Knee Cup, Zach Chardonnay, Sauce Gardner, Garden Sauce, Matt Milano's Mint Milanos. And you got any other ideas? No, I think you can corner the market right now. If you just start registering and trademarking their names, I think you're good. Then if I see Maya's evil from rocks to wanting to do a swanton off a ladder.
The rocks give me my power.
The rocks do give her power. Dude, I came home yesterday. You know, I ran out just to do some errands. And as soon as I walked through the front door, Maya had this rock. And I was like, hey. And she threw... If you can see that, I got another massage yesterday and they cupped the front too, but that's what that actually is. But no, it was Maya throwing rock. That's really what it was. Yeah, they did cut. Oh, Han, I can tell you a massage story. Hold on. I got a massage story for you. I had to make sure to not joke about that too much. You'd be like, Tom Grossi beaten. Nope. Yeah, sure I did. Blink twice. Kick with a 10. When you eventually get injured from the table drop, you should come to my clinic. We specialize in sports injuries with athletes. Maya can get a massage while you get worked on. Hey, this is Maya said yes, please. Throw it at 5. So Maya needs to come on the next 30 and 30 to keep you from hurting yourself. Joke's on her. I'll just continue to do so. Bait with 5. Do you watch college football? And if so, who do you go for? Go Badgers. But yeah, no, I don't watch college football. I just watch it for whatchamacall? The draft. Deshaun Grossi over here. Ew. This is the second time I got a massage. Ew. I'm not Deshaun. Come on. Anyway. So, last time I went for a 60-minute massage. It was like my first massage in literally 10 years. My second massage ever as a 35-year-old man, right? So I went, and I hold a lot of stress in me. There's a lot, especially back here. And so she did the massage. I was like, okay. She's like, honestly, I would prefer if we did 90 minutes next time because there's a lot. So I go back. It's the first, because I went back in the beginning of September is when I went. So I go back. It's 3 weeks later, right? I did not fart during the massage. I am clenching. She's like, you need to relax. I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't. She literally was nonstop laughing the entire time because we were just joking about how much pain I was in. So it was good. It worked out. Anyway, shout out Holly. Great. Phenomenal masseuse. So this time, so now granted, she's met me one time. When she was doing the first massage, she was going towards my lower back. And I was like, hey, she asked me, she's like, are there any injuries I need to know about? And I was like, well, 2 years ago, I jumped through a table and I landed on gravel, and that messed up my back pretty good. And then I never got it checked out. And she goes, okay. And I was like, no, it's fine. It was for charity. That didn't seem to move her at all. She was like, that still seemed not smart. Anyway, so this time that I went, she remembered, and she was working on my shoulder blades, and we were talking. She's like, it's pretty common. Like the majority, like I would say, like 9 out of 10 people like keep, a whole bunch of stress up there. She goes, but then there's like the top 10% of the people I see. Yeah, I'd say you're in the top 10% about how much you keep in there. And I was like, after a session and like a quarter, it was like 10 minutes into this thing. And I was like, top 10%, baby. So we're going for a new record. So she did the back, and then we turned over, and she was very nice at first. But she put her finger like in my armpit. I saw the face of God, and it was terrifying. Like it hurt so much that I was like, oh, like that's a lot of pain in there. And so the best part is when she got to like this part, she was like, oh. And I was like, oh? So that's always a good sign that you want to hear from this person. And then she's like, I'm just going to give you a heads up, like this is going to hurt. And it did. So once she got to this arm, she's like, I need you to relax. I was like, I would, but I'm scared. So we'll go back in like a month, but I'm trying to do a little bit more care for myself. We're working on it. But yeah, that was it hurts. It hurt. No, she was great though. Goes to the fire. I saw a Bengals fan reaction to the game against the Vikings. All I did was laugh so freaking hard. A guy I love football. Yeah, it was a good weekend for the Vikings, I would say. Yeah, I'm seriously relaxed. Oh, I know. She was telling me the exact same thing. She's like, you need to relax. I was like, can't you tell I'm so relaxed? And then she laughed. And then I was like, so there was times when I did. And she's like, see, there you go. And I was like, yep, I'm a 35-year-old man. She's like, who relaxed for 2 seconds? So it was great. Great. Lady Fire, just confirm what Jersey said. Yes, medium. Yeah, medium. I don't know about breakout season, but he had a good game. So we'll see. Relax. Yeah. It's difficult. It is a little difficult, but we're getting better. We're trying. Lots of water. That's true. Gotta stay hydrated after those. Yeah. It was great. She's like phenomenal. And it hurts in a way where it's like, it's all my fault. Like the reason why it hurts is because like I have so much stuff in here that I have never gotten out. So of course I'm cracking jokes through this entire thing, right? Because that's when I do it. I'm uncomfortable and like, oh yeah, this could hurt. And so she like touched my lower back, and I was like, you know what that is? Because she felt a whole bunch of tension. I was like, that's me never knowing my grandparents. Like that's right there. And so just making up fake trauma. It was great. It was so great. So how you feeling? I felt when I got out of that place, I legitimately was breathing easier, and I was like, the air. It felt real nice. So it was good. We keep all our stress bottled up. Yeah, we do. Warlike Winter, they tell you the same thing when you get tattoos. Oh, sure, let me relax when you're stabbing me with a needle 100 times a second. That's what I'm saying. No, I don't need a rage room, man. I just need to get this stuff out. It's just too much in there, Avery, I don't know. I think I might have flown Ryanair. I don't know if I've flown Spirit. Imagine if you relaxed. Imagine. Yeah, well, I mean, listen. All I'm saying is, what if all of the tension I hold in my body is what's fueling my creativity and work ethic? And if I get rid of that, Maya's giving me the biggest head shake in the history of the world. Kick with a fire. Fellow LMT, she knows her stuff. Should hurt like a good stretch. Glad you found someone awesome to help. Yeah, I didn't go to like a chain or anything like that. I was like, nope, I'm going to find this person. That was great work. That was great work. So, you ever get adjusted? I went to a chiropractor. So this was probably 2012, 2013. And they ran a test. They put like a bunch of like nodes and stuff on me. And it was kind of like stress levels. And they're like, oh, from like 1 to 10. I was like, what am I? And they said 10. And that was like 12 years ago, 13 years ago. So it definitely got better because I stopped working as hard. Pack with a Fire. Who's your tag team partner, Tom? Andre the Giant or Undertaker? Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart. That's it. Row with a tenor. We need Tom a healthy gamer collab. Oh? Hey! We're 20. Made it home from New York. Airplane went right over Milwaukee last night around 10:30 p.m. I shouted out, Barraca! As you would. Well, Papa Grossi do, since you're not home for the Green Bay Dallas game, give my best to mine and the best. Yeah, hope you're doing well. How is good old New York? I don't know. It might be a tough night for Papa Grossi. We'll see. I'm doubting the armpit tension is your source of awesomeness, Tom. I don't think so either, Kevin, but what if it is? Right? What if the rest of Coach isn't here? You guys want Coach, right? You like scripted? That's it here. See, that one got Maya. Well, if I thought you were going to say you got tickled to get rid of the people's elbow on accident, but yeah, stress tightness will do that to you. Yep. Sensory deprivation chambers. No, but I can hold my breath underwater for it's like a minute too. It's pretty good. Armpit should be inscripted? What? Hey guys! Just put googly eyes on the top. How you doing? Just go. Don't make Tom sit in a tub full of the voices. Thank you, Ryu. Always looking out for me. Thank you so much. Sensory deprivation. Man, and like actually be there in the quiet. So Maya and I, when we did Iceland last year, I reckon I remembered that for like 7 years, like 7 years ago or 8 years ago, whenever I went at that point. But there was a point where we were like staying out and it was like 12 o'clock at night or something like that. And you couldn't hear anything. And like no traffic, no bugs, no birds. Like it was, we heard horses, like, and they were far away. But like the hearing silence is crazy. Like actual, like it's like a, whoa. Like it takes time getting used to. So, true story. All right, Christian, what up? For the kitty. Tom, I help people on YouTube with addiction and dealing with the Matrix breakout. I live in West Bend with 3 Packers fans from the First Men and 1 Cowboy fan. It's going to be an interesting Saturday night. Congrats on your 900K in charities. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, we just raised 7,600 smackaroonies for Organization for Autism Research. They do great job there. And hell yeah, helping people with addiction, man. That's what it's about. Can't deal with silence. Oh, there's no spiders in Iceland. No, there's not. Okay, go to her. Googly eyes, armpit. I am the source of pain, but also your inspiration, right? You're my inspiration. Duet. GB with a tenor. I just want to say thanks for all you do. I recently switched to the night shift so my wife can go back to school to be a psychiatrist. Hell yeah for your wife. Congrats. And your videos and streams get me through the nights. Hey, GB. Appreciate you. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Hey, can they fire? Anyone worried about Jacob's numbers? Second in carries, but 128th in average yards. We don't seem to ever let him swing outside, always down the middle. I'm a little bit concerned. I think the offensive line woes are a little bit to do with that. You hope that it gets better. And I'm wondering, going against Cleveland, they stopped Derrick Henry, man. And the Commanders had a pretty good run defense, if I'm not mistaken. Where was it last year, or was it that their secondary that was really good? I might be mistaken there, and I don't want to quote the wrong thing. I remember this back from August when I was looking at their stuff. Might have been their secondary, which was better. Please hold. It was... Oh, yeah, no, they were sucked. They sucked. Never mind. It's a new defense, but... and then the Lions, usually pretty good. So, yeah. Valjean to fire. So either the Titans get blown out, we fire Callahan, and we thank our best friend, and we win, and thank our best friend scripted by itself. It's easy. It's just easy. But yeah, I'm hoping that Jacob's numbers also go a little higher. Abdul, they fire. What's the Denver Broncos thing underneath the Lombardi Trophy? Perna sending you a housewarming present. Also, self-care rules. No, that's a cursed Broncos hat that I got, so I'm not able to get rid of it until after the Packers and Broncos game. Then I can get rid of it. I don't want to get cursed. Alexander Fire. When will Perna admit he's a closeted Chargers fan with the way he praises Justin Herbert so much? I thought it was obvious. Perna absolutely loves, and I mean loves, the Chargers. So, just saying. And make sure that when you're in his stream, you remind him about how much that he loves the Chargers, because he loves being reminded of it, like every single time. So, just a heads up. Okay, hold on one second here. JBL would fire. What's better for your channel? Packers win the Super Bowl, the Packers losing in heartbreaking fashion every game like against the Browns. For the channel, it depends. It's a great question. During the season, there are a lot less people like that actually care when the Packers win. You know, there's Packers fans that are here and like they'll watch all the videos and stuff. But yeah, usually when there's heartbreak, they get a little bit more upset. But yeah, it depends. Playoff heartbreak is all I've known for this channel, so it does well. I would like to see a Super Bowl win though. Late fire. For some reason your PO box isn't shown on the NFL website. Oh, I don't know why that is either. Huh? Can they not deliver to PO box? No, they should be able to. Shall we have I've done Benchwarmer brand collabs. GFM with a fire. Go to New York City to see Hamilton for the Leslie Odom Jr. Burr return. Thinking about getting tickets for me and my girlfriend, but they are so pricey. Maya has said that he is coming back, and so I don't know if you had plans to go. No, Maya didn't have plans. So how long is he going to be there for? Oh, it's only through November? So it's soon. Is he back now?
Yeah, he's on stage now. Lynn and Matt and saw him in the audience.
That's true, Kevin. That's what you told me. Yes. Okay.
But it makes sense that the prices.
Oh, yeah, those prices are going to be...
Yeah.
They're going to be going up. I think he's there for the full season, if you will. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't think I can make it. They get Josh Allen, they get Caleb Williams, J.K. Dobbins, and Garrett Wilson. No. Caleb, you're hoping after one good game. Dobbins is fun, but Garrett Wilson, you have to worry about... I mean, unless you... I don't know, man. Is Caleb going to be your starting quarterback? I'd be a little concerned. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. It's really subtle. The pineapple was good. It's pretty good. So, yeah, Edward, I think it's going to be a tough game. I still pick the Commanders to win, but with them both being out, I have a little less confidence. It depends on what Falcons team shows up, though, man. Truly, the biggest shocker from this past week was the Falcons losing the way that they did. Appreciate you, Jethro. What's the first concert I ever attended? It was actually Motley Crue. Motley Crue at Jones Beach. Buck Cherry opened for them. I bought my mom tickets to Old Giant Stadium to see Bon Jovi and Nickelback, and it thundered and lightning throughout the entire Bon Jovi section, and he still played through it. That was pretty badass. Bon Jovi was dope. Happy to fire. You ever see yourself branching into non-football, football-adjacent videos? I mean, yeah, Coach I would say is football-adjacent, I would say. And that might be a stretch. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just going to make the content that I want to make. That's all. Yeah, I did not know Buck Cherry. So my cousin bought the tickets, and it was with her then-boyfriend. And I went with my then-girlfriend, and we saw Motley Crue. And they were older, so, yeah. Tom's going into politics. Well, obviously. Guys, that's what I want to jump into just every day. This is so much fun. Everything's fun. We're like, you're not wrong. Iron Maiden was your first one? Yeah, it's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good first concert. But then after that, Rise Against was my first, with a friend going to see a concert. We drove up to House of Blues across from Fenway Park in my 99 Honda Accord, 3.5 hours, drove up there, found some parking, and then drove back. Got back at 4 o'clock in the morning. But good God, it was one of the best shows I've ever seen. So I saw Rise Against twice there. I've seen Rise Against 9 times total. Saw Deftones a few times. I feel like I've seen them 3 times. Yeah, Sigur Rós we're going to go see in November, but I saw them once, was really good. Hozier has been twice now. Mumford, I think, is 4 times now because they're headlining that festival. So I think that's 4 times. And then, yeah, I've seen a bunch of random bands. So, Tom Fireside chats. This is basically what this is. Kevin, if they're doing a West Coast tour, so Sigur Rós, in case you don't know them, it's Sigurros. And they're an Icelandic band, and the vast majority of their stuff is in Icelandic. They make ethereal music. When I went to go see them, so one of the main singer, did a spin-off band. It's Chauncey and Alex. And I loved their music so much. That was one of the songs I used in my wedding. I was just damn it. But then their regular band, which is Sigur Rós, it's different music, but good God, man, if you're trying to study or relax or just trying to vibe, it is beautiful. I love their music. And they're playing in Denver. I'm going to miss a Friday night Q&A. I'm flying out. Maya and I are going, it's in November. I think it's like the first Friday in November or the second Friday in November. And we're flying out to Denver. They're playing with a full orchestra. And then we're flying back early on Saturday. So I saw them one time, and they were incredible. Nobody opened for them at all, and it was just them. They had an intermission. Dude, it was so good. It was so good. So as soon as they went back and like they're touring again, I was like, I need to go see him. Special 5, if we all vote you for president, what's your first move? Don't vote me for president. Don't do that. Don't waste your vote. Actually be educated and critically think about your vote. But take money out of politics, because the fact that only millionaires can run, basically, unless you do insane grassroots, which is made even harder now because of what the internet has become. Yeah, I think taking money out of politics is going to be a big start, because that helps get rid of lobbyists. That helps get rid of election results based on who can spend the most. Super PACs become irrelevant. And oh my God, maybe politicians actually represent the people they serve. Brent, you can explain the kickoff rule from last night. Oh, sure. So you're talking about the last one. So the NFL has implemented a drop zone, and basically it's from the 20 to the goal line. And as a kicker, you now have to kick it within that zone or out of the end zone, or like into the end zone, right? You can't kick it before the 20. So back in the day, for like regular kickoffs, drop zones and none of this crap even existed. Back in the day, what happened was if you kick the ball out of bounds, there's an illegal procedure call. This could happen on onside kicks, or this could just be it's a windy day or a kicker screws up. The opposing team, the return team, would get it on their 40-yard line. So it was like a big penalty if you screwed up that kick. They've now taken those consequences and have applied them to now if you kick it before the drop zone. So anything before or I should say after the 20. So even if it's on the 21, it goes to the 40. So it's a really, really harsh rule change. And then, of course, they moved the touchbacks too, because like those used to be like 25. Now they're the 35. But yeah, that's why they started at the 40. MW Tour, I recommend a Sabadon concert. You are not the only one who's recommended that. It'd be dope. Joe Fire, 3 Days Grace, Benjamin, and Seether, my first concert in 2006. And now 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin are rocking together again. That's a dope first concert, by the way. That's pretty good. Tom, is there a contingency plan in your future child does what you did and cheer for whoever beats the Packers, just to send them to Perna, or does it go to the crawl space with Tome? It's a good question. Okay, here's what I would say. If Maya and I were to have Spawn. So Maya is, I would say hockey. That my football is your hockey. Yeah. Maybe not to this insane whatever I'm doing, but in terms of fandom, right? You hate Boston? Is that probably okay? So what would happen would be is if a Spawn, let's just say, God forbid, rooted for the Vikings, fate worse than death, right? I view that as a parenting failure. However, it takes two to parent, right? It takes two to tango. So because of that, it would also be Maya's failure. So then I would raise them to root for Boston so that we would both be miserable. And I think that's fair. I think it's fair. Out of fire. Tom, did you ever check out the trailer for No Packers, No Life? I did. I literally watched it last night, and Maya was like, too bad we didn't meet them when we were in Japan. Looks pretty dope. Terror to Fire, you want random music? Head down to Summerfest in Milwaukee next summer. Oh, I will. Andrew, because I love Milwaukee, man. And honestly, literally the biggest reason, it was just because there's a lack of vegan options. There's some, that are in... my refund from Verizon for when I moved just came through. What was I thinking? Milwaukee. I love it. And when I was talking about potentially moving to Green Bay, yeah, man, I really love the city so much. So... Jay, appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you. So, well, I'll play the God of War games. God of War 2018 is probably like one of the top 10, top 15 games for me. Ragnarok was good. It wasn't as good, though. Hey, Christian, appreciate you. Thank you. Orton saved Rhodes from Braun Breaker. I did not. I gotta say, man, I've been pretty disconnected from the WWE product as of late. It just hasn't been great. We did watch Stephanie and Io. We watched bits of the mixed tag, too, but... yeah, man. I feel like just There's lots of decisions. I feel like this Cena run, good God, man, they could have done so much better. It feels like I understand you have to adapt in wrestling, but good God, man, it does, like, you knew how many dates he was going to have. I don't know. It's tough. And then just the price gouging is bad. The amount of advertisements is bad. It's rough. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'll be a wrestling purist there of like, I don't want Slim Jim on the tables. You know? Like, M-Dog with a tour. Spawn. And also, like, their PLEs are filled. And now this, dude, the way that I had to find, I didn't even know I had access to the ESPN aspect. I thought I could just turn on cable, and that wasn't the case. So, yeah, not right. Definitely been more miss than hit. I agree. And like that's what I appreciate. And again, like I don't care. Take your tribalism, take it anywhere else. I love wrestling. So like I'll watch New Japan. Maya and I are probably gonna watch the CMLL match between MJF and Mystico. Like we really want to see that. I heard it was really, really good. But that's why like with AEW, especially like when we're not able to watch a lot of the weekly stuff, right? Or we just tune into every now and then. I know I'm gonna see like really good wrestling. And we like really good wrestling. Like the stories and characters, 100%. It could elevate the product, phenomenal. Not crapping on that. But AEW has a really great in-ring product. So we watch them a bunch. So that's what that is. Yeah, Frankie. And again, like, you know, WrestleMania going to, because Royal Rumble's going to Saudi Arabia in January, right? Or if it's early February now. I don't know if they moved it. I forget. But yeah, man, like for the fans, for like actual WWE fans, which again, thankfully they started letting actual fans in the building. Like it's awesome for them, right? For folks who like wouldn't be able to go to a WrestleMania or go to a Royal Rumble. That's great. Of course, you know, you start talking about whitewashing governments that are not doing great things, and that's a completely different story. Because it feels like when you're in the United States, like it's usually like a company, and it's like, oh, that company's bad, right? Or like it's an organization. This is a little bit tougher with governments, but man, yeah, I mean, TKO is just going to make as much money as possible. And that's it's bad when it impacts the product, but I feel like that's everything. I feel like it's 100%, it's everything of just like, hey, we're just trying to bleed as much money as possible. And it makes all the products bad. Amplifier needs start advice between two. Let's see. Josh Jacobs, Hampton, and JK. I would go JK, and I might go Josh Jacobs. Hampton, I'd be a little concerned right now. He's going to get more carries because they're playing the Giants. Yeah, I think I go Jacobs. GFM, yeah. Well, dude, like Saudi Arabia's plan is working. They literally are just going to buy their way into like sports and stuff, and like that. It's working. I mean, like the amount of boxing events. And again, for the fans, that's a dope experience. It's just when you start talking about some other stuff where it's like, okay, the government's not that great. Oh, yeah, Darth, I believe that it should have been in London. I agree. Money wins. And that's the disappointing thing. But if I think Vince would ever take in Royal Rumble to Mania or to Saudi or no, well, he's the one who made the deal with Saudi. So I think that if there was a point where it's like, I'm going to give you this much money, yeah, I got to think so. I mean, I don't think Vince McMahon is the guy we should be holding up as a virtuous person right now. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, I think they're a good defense. I do. I don't know, Gila. I don't know. Caden, Falcons is they're a big unknown right now. I have no idea what they're going to do. So, wrestling sucks unless you're a little kid. But that's why, so I completely understand that logic too, right? Because wrestling in of itself is ridiculous, right? There needs to be a significant suspension of disbelief. But if I'm watching Alien Earth, right, and I can suspend my disbelief and be like, okay, yeah, androids and aliens and 100%, like, let's rock. I could do that for wrestling. And for me, there's different ways to enjoy wrestling. I think when you're a kid, you buy into the characters a bit more, right? Because they're like, they can be seen as like heroes or villains and like the story arc. Like, dude, I remember when I was like super young and was like, oh, damn, like Undertaker versus Undertaker. There's two Undertakers at SummerSlam. What's going to happen? If I'm going back at 35 years old and I'm like, okay, there's obviously not two Undertakers, right? So that suspension of disbelief is going to get broken a bit. But like I was saying, like with AEW, like the in-ring product and just the athleticism is absolutely insane. Like, and I do think that while there are some phenomenal wrestlers in WWE, do not get me wrong, like EO definitely being one of them. Love me some Gunther, absolutely. In terms of like, dude, I know their wrestling's not. It is phenomenal. Like, they have folks that you could look at and be like, yeah, like they are some, if not the best in the world at what they do. So, yeah. WWE's like fake UFC. You don't watch fake NFL. No. But you're comparing it to like combat sports. Wrestling's not combat sports. I don't think there's anybody who's going. I mean, WWE, the biggest wrestling company in the world, just put out a full-blown series on Netflix about, hey, look how all of this is scripted. We're, with the age of the internet, we're way past that, right? Like, we're way past, like, kayfabe. Like, it doesn't happen very often. It's like, here you go. Like, you would watch wrestling and enjoy wrestling if, like, okay, maybe it's the spectacle. Maybe it is the story and the characters, like, if you're just watching a TV show. Or it could be the athleticism and you're just seeing some crazy stuff. So there's lots of different ways to do it. Wrestling is like Broadway. It's one of the reasons why Maya likes it so much. Like, legitimately. Like, the spectacle's awesome, man.
It's the athleticism and the spectacle that got me into it. Like, loving it.
Oh, I get you, Paul. I'm telling you, man, like, there's so many different types of wrestling that I think there is enough for anybody who would want to get interested. And it's not going to be for everybody. Joe, the tour, can the Reds please sweep the Brewers to get into the playoffs? I actually got a message today from my buddy Eric, who's a Mets fan, and he said, actually, can you destroy the Reds? So I think I already promised. Oh, I'm sorry. Soap opera with Swole. And sometimes Soul. That's it. Favorite foreign film? Ooh. That's tough. Life is Beautiful has to be up there. Grave of the Fireflies is very, very depressing, but I can't deny that it's a very good movie. Parasite's pretty great too. I know it got super exposed, but yeah, exactly, Miles. 100%. Why do wrestling fans get so pissed when it gets pointed out that it's scripted? Because wrestling fans have been hearing this for as long as they've been wrestling fans. Because here's where I'm at, folks. If you like something, why would I crap on you unless it's the Vikings? But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna. If you like wrestling, cool, man, enjoy wrestling. That doesn't harm anybody. Who cares? You know what I mean? I don't poo-poo on a lot of people. Like, I'm not gonna go to a Broadway show and be like, you know, this is just scripted, right? Like, enjoy the Broadway show. Or don't go. Or don't watch. Like, it's super easy to let people just enjoy the things that they enjoy and move on. What? Don't yuck my yum. Yeah. Ashley, to a ring update, please and thank you. I got you, fam. I got you. I watched episode 5, Alien Earth, and it was very good. It was very, very good. Broadway, no. Broadway's not scripted. Nay. You, dude, again, when you have like 300-pound folks literally flying through the air, the athleticism is off the chart. It's insane. So, going to AEW on Wednesday? Hell yeah, Pizzle. Let's go.
Wednesday, you know what that means.
It's true. All right, there's a doggy. Chimney sweep. My package was delivered to the wrong address. I did not receive it. I would walk up and down your street. Call Amazon. Free gift. Probably a home in your area. I can't see being far from you. Ashley Ventura. Also, I vote Cinema Paradiso. Phenomenal pick. Cinema Paradiso is an excellent. I saw that in Italian class for the first time when I was in high school. I feel like I didn't even appreciate it as much as I could have back then. But hey, if Mania 41 was been average since, Cena's heel run was a big fumble. They are pricing out families. They want the Super Bowl crowd instead of true fans. Yup. And that I will never get behind. Sorry, man. I mean, again, even with the NFL, the Super Bowl is not for fans, which is, I don't know how you can make it your biggest event and fans are the ones who legitimately support your product. It's a big dude. Like, if you are charging $5,000 for nosebleed seats, the one time I went to Super Bowl is because of the Fan of the Year thing. We were in the very last row at the very top, and those tickets were going for over $5,000. Insanity. Who's going to afford that? Who could go, yeah, let me drop $5,000 on one ticket? Who can buy that? And if imagine you're a Bills fan or a Lions fan or, you know, in like 40 years, a Browns fan, and like your team has not like won a Super Bowl and you can't go? Like, holy disappointment, man. Like, that sucks. So, okay, this has 65 comments. Loud crashing noise outside. Is this common in this area? Oh boy. Neighbor 13, this is the top comment. Oh my God, in all caps, thunder. Neighbor 106 with the second highest comment. Oh yeah, totally normal. What happens is the big fluffy sky pillows rub together, build up enough static to power a Walmart, and then one of them throws a glowing tantrum called lightning. A second later, the air itself has a panic attack and screams at us, aka thunder. So yeah, just the clouds fighting again. Welcome to the neighborhood. I wanna, and the original person, you, my friend, are a good neighbor. Well done. Tantrum. Throws a tantrum. I'm a better neighbor than State Farm, just doing my part. Oh, shade of State Farm there. This explanation was better than 4 years of science class in junior high. Yankees clinched, probably celebrating. It's not that. Okay. Call the police. There it is. Usually when a Tesla truck blows up, happens quite often. The flashes are called lightning. It's only the sound of gas prices exploding this week. Wow, I'm telling you, 2 days ago in New York, they're getting, whoo! Yeah, it's called thunder. Storm. Thunder? It's thunder and lightning. It's called thunder. Yeah, when there's a storm. Thunder. It's a bad thunderstorm. It's called thunder. Gunshots. You mean a thunderstorms? What crashed? Only in this area when there's thunder, nowhere else. Ran into a tour. What are you reading? These are the Ring apps. This is a Ring app from where I used to live in New York, in Westchester. And yeah, this is what we go through. Call the cops. I did put me on hold. No, why'd they call the cops? Also, with Take 10, I wish MLS had a dedicated team in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, so Grossi can enjoy the chaos of MLS after dark and be tormented by yet another Seattle team. Unless Grossi picked an MLS team already. I have not, but I have gone to a Sounders game and it was a lot of fun. Felt like an earthquake. Lights are going on and off. Car backfired. I saw lights outside and kept hearing loud bangs. What kind of neighborhood is this anyhow? Really gone to trash. Neighbor 120, it's the youth these days. No respect. Thunder. You mean thunder? It's called thunder. Might be fireworks. Thunder. Thunderstorms. During a thunderstorm, it's literally thunder. It's just thunder. It's those kids on those motorized bikes. It's the youth. Oh boy. Okay. This is another one 2 days ago. It has 71 comments. It might be during the same exact time. Anyone else see super bright lights flashing? Double question mark. What's going on? Double question mark. I swear to God, if it's a thunderstorm and it's the same one. Neighbor 94. The rapture is today. Neighbor 125. Breaking news. Loud news in the sky accompanied by flashes of the like. Experts are calling it thunder and lightning. Stay safe, folks, and we'll get through this together. It's lightning and thunder. The sky. Where? Girl, everywhere. Held with the fire. Top to out the area. Have you tried some of the Minnesota beers like Greenbelt and Shells? I have not yet. I have not. We've been sticking a lot of Wisconsin beers, but not yet. But don't worry. I'll get to him. Well, I'm with a fire. Tom, I like Scooter, but he's doing a bit, or is it genuine belief in the Cowboys? It's a little bit of column A and column B. There is a lot of belief, though. There is a lot of belief. Is anyone's driveway getting wet? Jesus Christ. That's all. That was the whole comment. That was just that. Drunk Tour, did you and Maya survive the rapture? I don't think any of us did. No. WTH, it's lightning and thunder. I think they call it a lightning and thunderstorm. Go outside and make sure they aren't taking pictures of you. Thunder and lightning. You know, lightning. And they spelt lightning wrong. Lightning. Thunder, lightning, rain. Thunderstorm with lightning. Very, very frightening. Yes, it's called lightning. Jesus taking pictures. Probably fireflies. Lightning and really bad thunder. It's called a thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. It's raining with thunder and lightning. It's lightning. It's lightning. We're having a bad storm. Our power went out. Lightning. Thunderstorm. Calling the police. It sounds dangerous. Good old thunderstorm. Goodness gracious. It's lightning and thundering. Literally just thunder and lightning. OMG. Fireworks. Call the police. Happy 4th in September. Maybe it's lightning. I've seen them. Did anyone's car just wash itself? Call the police, more gunshots. Lion, tigers, and bears, oh my. It's out of control. Oh noes. According to TikTok, the rapture was happening today. Call it tour. Thanks for all the free entertainment. I think this is not me. This is something else. 3 days ago. Anyone just hear that gunshot? Dude, if I was disappointed by a couple days ago, no raptors at all. None. They couldn't even open doors. Sounds like a 12 gauge going off the original neighbor. Sounded, Laura, like an explosion. Where at? Fireworks. Yes. Sounded like an MP5 submachine gun. Is anyone injured? I heard one too. Sounded like a firework. Fireworks. I heard that one just now. By where? Sounded like an explosion. There was a 4.7 magnitude earthquake in San Francisco yesterday. Could that be what you heard? I call the police. Fireworks. Sound like an explosion. Definitely not a gunshot. Was it a boom or a pow? Question mark. Sound. No question mark. Gang fight. Yep, it's one of those. That's it. Okay, here. Another explosion sound. Did anyone hear that? In all caps, yes. Fuel tanker truck crashed and rolled over. Large fuel spill and fire. Tanker and 2 homes involved right now. Fire is not contained as of yet. 6 agencies on scene. I don't know if they're just making that up, though. Because everyone goes, no clue. Where did it happen? Crazy loud. And that was it. Okay. 56 comments. They posted this picture. And they said, bobcat or cougar? 56 comments. Natural hair color, no makeup, bobcat is the top comment. Looks like a mountain lion to me, but I'm from Da Bronx, so do I know. LOL. I've seen bobcats up close, but that looks like a cougar. Bobcat, way too big for a bobcat. Terry Tour got his bowling. Bob, space, cat, pretty big bobcat. Huge, bobcat. Bobcat, no cute cougars around here. Cougars don't live around here. It's definitely a bobcat. That the tail would verify one way or another, but body, face, ears, fur all look like a mountain lion. We had one run through our yard a few years ago. There are definitely mountain lions in our area. I think they were trying for huge, but it was H-U-G-H. Bobcat, big bobcat, very big bobcat. Mountain lion. Bobcat, since there's no cougars in this area anymore, not since the 1800s. Someone says, my hubby saw a cougar in our backyard. Okay. Bobcats normally hunt at night or low light. Okay. Mountain lion. Bobcat. Very beautiful bobcat. Where was this huge kitty seen? Mountain lion. Can't be a cougar, so bobcat. Cougar. Could be a cougar. There could be a cougar in the pool. Oof had to take a second look. It's a bobcat, but that pose is strikingly similar to a cougar. Looks like a cougar. Happy majority say bobcat. According to Google, they are more likely to run when people are around. That's a big bobcat. Looks like a long body for a bobcat. And someone said cougar. Okay. 6 days ago. Alex, so the difference is cougars buy you drinks at the bar. That's right. Does anyone know why the helicopter keeps circling? It's passed 3 times already. Here we go. Practicing 360-degree turns. Oh gosh, thanks for the update. Maybe an accident on the highway. Drivers are getting worse and worse, speeding and not signaling. And there's no grammar in there. Nah, you? In what location? Accident. According to the scanner, they're looking for a Dodge Challenger red that evaded the police. Nothing on flight radar. Thank you, Neighbor 21. They're looking for someone. Call the police. It's not saying on the map. They're making a pretty large circle. I guess we'll never know. Oh, man. 6 days ago, so we're coming to the end. This is the Ring app. If you just want to see, suburbia, just what they talk about on here. There are chickens walking around in my backyard. Is someone raising chickens and they got out in the neighborhood? What's more sinful, knee touching or linking toes? Oh my God, linking toes? That's how babies are made. Neighbor 19, free range. Lots of people let them free range and they go home at night. Look to see if they drop any eggs. Fresh eggs are the best. Wow. Looks like they are gone. Hopefully they'll be fine. Actually, they are now in my driveway in the front of the house. I hope they don't get run over. I surely wouldn't mind free eggs. Ha 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 ha. My neighbor had 2 roosters and 16 chickens. We get nothing but noisy roosters. Fun, fun. Fun, fun. Wow, wow, wow. Original neighbor. I have chemicals all over my lawn because animals and bugs are tearing it up, so I don't want them eating my lawn. If this belongs to anyone, please come and get them. And that is it. And that is it. Well, there we go. A lot going on since I left New York. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, locking toes. That's toe. Knee, that's like a, whoa. Knee touching's intense, you know. That's like maybe 4th date, but locking toes? Jeez, buy me a ring first. Unbelievable. What's Wisconsin looking like? Anything on the Ring app? Maya's attached to the Ring app here. Sergey to fire. Do you know new neighbors know that you are Tom Grossi, a celebrity? Well, it would be the most least. Yeah, a celebrity. A celebrity is a very strong term that I don't think so. They knew because I think the old owners told them. So yeah, I don't know how much they know. HV a fire. Do you know how to ice skate? Have you ever played ice hockey? I have played ice hockey before, very briefly in my life, and I know how to ice skate. My ankles are like this, but I can move. I can move. Maya's checking the Ring app. 2 minutes ago. Gunshots and no comments. They must have got them. Missing cat. There's a lot of cat dogs. A lot of cat dogs. Oh yeah, Teresa. Power outage. Another cat. Yep. Stolen Amazon package. Get him. Get him. I have not heard a gunshot since this Q&A has started, by the way. So tell him to call the police, Maya. You should call the police. Call the police. Mm-hmm. Yes, thankfully no thunder. That's it. Yeah, it's pretty boring. I'm okay with boring. Apparently, like, they're waiting for the alien invasion that's going back there, so. That's it. I don't know. Who's winning the Stanley Cup? Obviously, the Seattle Kraken. Oh, yeah, maybe Boston will. I said no, they won't. That one hit. I got it. Oh, yep. You know what's scandalous? You and Maya cohabitating. The audacity. That's why we sleep in separate rooms. Yeah, no. All we've done is we shake hands before we go to sleep, and it's like, have a great night. Have a good night. Enjoy. Joel Thea Fire. First got your content when I was 12, starting 6th grade. Now I'm a high school senior who just turned 17. Want to thank you for the amazing content. Hey, congratulations. I'm old. Yeah, that's just a little old. How many shakes though? Anything past 5 is a sin. Barely.
No, it's just a straight.
Yeah, it's a straight up down.
And then break.
Yeah, up down. So it's very professional. David Fire. Thoughts on Dan Campbell? I think he's a good coach, man. You know, he goes for a lot on 4th down, but they are able to win. I think unless they stop winning, yeah, he's going to have the backing of his players and the fan base. Ufio to Fire. New York's currently down 100% in terms of guys screaming while laying in the street. Oh, wait, Times Square exists. Never mind. Fair. That's fair. And Elmo, too. So, oh my God, never drunk. Never. Yeah, up, down. No harlots. Exactly. It's just, have a good day. Also, we're in suits. So, we'll say. Firmly grasp the hand, but in a very professional way. Like, there's no, like, there's none of that, right? It's very it's a firm handshake because you want to send them off, you know, with a good hand, like, have a good night, you know? So, Derek, how did you and Perta start streaming together? I interviewed him back in 2015, then we kind of did everything, like a show a year after that, and then GPS started the year I quit. Do I bow? We don't bow. We should bow. I don't know if I'm ready for that, though. Yeah, commit. That's a lot. Okay, yeah, like a little bow, huh? Do you see this? I don't want to rush things. You know? And that's just a lot. Judd Fire, watching football in 2025 video hit home. Thank you. It didn't do well, but I'm glad that people enjoyed it. Bowing is almost kissing. Yeah, what if we bow too far and we hit heads? What if we touch heads, Maya? Black Panther, we don't do it. It's true. Ashley Tura, but do you look longingly into each other's eyes? I go cross-eyed. I don't want there to be any miscommunication.
Sometimes I'm not in his eye view, so he pretends
That's
he
true.
can't see.
Sometimes I shoes when I do it, so I'm taller than Maya, and I just see over her head. So, Octo, you should do full Bushido bow like samurai. Yeah, can't do that. We thought, yeah, head touching, unsubscribe. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, what kind of example are we setting here? Yeah. Premarital eye contact is a sin. That's what I tell Maya every day. Tell her every day. So, Tom wears sunglasses. It's true. In the house. Can't even gaze into these. Can't do it. Bravery, I feel like we haven't gotten there yet. He's had one really good game, so I feel like we have to wait and see what happens over the next few weeks. Amateur, how did Clickbait get started? Perna emailed all of us and was like, you guys want to do a show together? And that was about it. Really drunk and high right now, but I'm holding back so much, like I've kissed her hand. You kissed her hand? God, did you even use protection? Unbelievable. Do we arm wrestle? Never. We're not ready for that yet. Write each other letters, you heathens. That's what I want to do. When did we have this conversation? Writing letters. It was like a comment that we made the other day. I don't even know what it was based off of. I was like, if we were back in the day, I would swoon you so hard with my letters. I would. I'd be like, I'd crush it. When all your contact with your to-be significant other is letter writing, what was it?
I feel like it came up from Hamilton.
Because you're listening to Burn or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Rancher, I have been to Menards one time. I went during a thunderstorm. So, yes. I use a typewriter for you, Tom. That's why I appreciate you. That's it. Who would win rock, paper, scissors right now? I think Maya. Maya's been pretty good. What would you? We haven't done it in a while.
We used it.
We usually.
Determine
Who would take the dogs
out
up?
late night.
That was we were sitting on the couch and none of us want to take out the dogs. And it's like, all right, who's gonna go? Or to get wood for the fire.
Yeah.
Gold fires. Remember a cool dinosaur fact? Dinosaurs are related to dinos, but are just outside of dinosaurs, like big birds. Okay. Say big money at Menards. How much livestock did you give up for Maya? A lot. All right, let's do rock, paper, scissors. No best 2 out of 3, just one. Rock, paper, scissors says. So Maya loves to throw rock in multiple ways. All right, do you mind sticking your hand in here just so we can not make sure that there's not cheating going on? Okay. All right. Yeah, on screen, exactly. Okay. So Maya likes to throw rock. Yeah, so we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors, says, and then you do it, right?
Okay.
Not Rochambeau, none of that stuff. Okay. So Maya likes to throw rock a lot, but now I've also said that she likes to throw rock. So maybe I'm anticipating her not throwing rock, and maybe she throws scissors, so then I throw rock. What's gonna happen? Alexander Hamilton wrote letters. She's helpless. It's true. All right, ready? Okay.
2 out of 3, you said?
No, not 2 out of 3.
Oh, just
5.
single.
No, just one.
Okay.
One time, unless I lose, and it's 2 out of 3. Okay. I'm gonna throw paper. Okay. Got no. Rock, paper, scissors, says, shoot. Let's go! Get out of here! Woo!
I almost went for rock.
God, I was worried for rock. I was worried I was gonna see rock. I was worried. Season 2, I got money on you, Tom. Let's go! Played her like a fiddle. I did not know I was gonna throw scissors until I threw them. That's it. Tom, I have a question. Please, 5. Go ahead. That's my YouTuber. That's right. And if you now take my masterclass on rock, paper, scissors for only $49.95 per video, you too can become. You threw rock against Springsteen. Yep, that's right. Drunk with a tour, wrecked. Get it? Got him. Now she's got to take the dogs out. It's true. And who let them out? Wow. How many sacks will Micah Parsons have on Sunday? Not enough. I'm thinking 2, though. The first one's going to be amazing. Zedekiss with a fire. Prisoner dilemmaing to win rock, paper, scissors is crazy work. That's right. That's right. Listen, you play to win. You play to win. Otherwise, what are you playing for? Fun? Vince Lombardi would never. Dave the Turk, we swap NFL coin flip with rock, paper, scissors. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Justify, when you're watching SmackDown and you realize it's 30 minutes down the street from you, Brock Lesnar, let's go. Oh, damn. It's close tonight. All right. That's right. Idolize the place to lose. Mayans unite for revenge.
Get your rocks.
Best game atmosphere I've ever been to. Ooh. Honestly, Rangers MSG there in that playoff game might be it.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Packers, it would probably be, honestly, that wild card game against the Giants was pretty crazy. My return, I haven't found a barber yet. I went to Supercuts to get this done, but I have found a barber that I will be going to. They just book way in advance, so yeah. Just remember, Tom, when you win, you lose. If you lose, you win. That's right. That's right. How mad would you be if I sent Maya a rock? I'm used to seeing them. So
I'll add it to my collection.
Yeah, it's a collection. That's it. It's true. Oh, there you go. 2+. That's pretty nuts. Arise! Mayans. I do love this, by the way. This new addition to the fridge. It's well warranted. Very well warranted. It's good. It's good. Ugh. Yep. Witness one moment from history ever. And no consequences. Like, I can't die or anything like that. Jared, they too, who's my favorite hockey team? It's the Rangers.
New York Rangers, baby.
It's the Rangers. Standard 5. If you could place a coach with any coach in the NFL, which coach would you pick? I like Andy Reid a lot. McVay could maybe. Dude, like KOC, I think is a great coach. I think the Vikings really hit on him too. So, one of those guys. Matt LaFleur, like, he has his limitations, and again, there's some personnel decisions that he's made in the past, and has not made personnel decisions, like when to fire some special teams folks. But I think that his pros outweigh his cons right now. Studio Tour, Colts or Rams? I pick the Rams. Brandon Tour, is Maya a geologist? You'd think so with all the rocks she has.
I am not.
Anyway, back in time. Dude, if I can see anything, and again, like, no consequence, I don't need air. Show me the Big Bang, man. That'd be pretty cool. I'd see the Big Bang. That'd be cool. So, yeah. Hey, Tom, ask Maya about the 2014 Stanley Cup final. No, thank you, she said. She said, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
I also would go back and look at Dynamite. If I couldn't get eaten, like, let's just say I'm in, like, a portable, like, force field kind of thing. That'd be terrifying, though. Like, seeing those, it would be terrifying. It really would.
Like, what would you be in? Are you just watching it on the screen? Are you just, like, floating?
No, I'm there.
But
And I'm there, and I have, like, in Dune, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's a bad example, but I got, like I got a shield, can't get hurt, can't eat me.
That was a good soundtrack.
But thank you. I thought it was good. But the thing is, though, in Dune, the knives can go through. That's why they're using those kind of weapons, right?
You need a certain pace.
Yes, but I'm just saying that can't happen in this scenario. Now, and I could zap out of there at any time, right? If I get eaten by a giant snake or something, like, bro, that'd be a nightmare.
Yeah, that would be
A nightmare. Luke could fire a local radio announcer, and he just Russell Wilsoned it out of the end zone. Oh my God, Russ catching strays in a high school football game. That's tough. I am streaming the Ireland game. I would fire. Which head coach gets fired first? Dable, Taylor, or McDaniel? Which do you think is still there next season? I could see Dable being there. I can also see Taylor being there. I think it's McDaniel and Callahan right now who are on the hottest of seats, I think. So, yeah, I think so. Of course, Seth. Why not? Just make sure you take care of yourself. That's it. You should make a Mayan pyramid emoji. Arise Mayans. That'd be pretty good.
a little Tenochtitlan action.
All right. Maya's whipping out her Mayan references.
Yeah, it has to be specific.
Has Maya used the voice yet? I don't think Zach Taylor's getting fired. My favorite planet. It didn't work on me. By the way, in case you didn't hear that, Maya just went silence. Batman came out. I did a project on Jupiter, so that was my favorite planet for a while. Well, I got more stupider. So I do like the color of Neptune though. Neptune's because Neptune's blue, right? I feel like I haven't done my planets in a while. Neptune's that light blue. Now I'm gonna have to look. Cole, thanks for sending me this yesterday. Couldn't tell I like dinos. Hey man, why not? Why not? Yeah, like Neptune's beautiful, man. Like this is the planet. Come on now, that's a beautiful blue. That's pretty. The most beautiful blue. Jed 252, we raised over $7,600, Jed. Let's go. Alex, remember Mayans are fond of ritual sacrifice. No human sacrifices, just rock throwing. That's it. So Neptune is pretty. It is pretty. It does look like a marble. A little bit. Oh, JBL, trust me, I know about the Uranus joke. No, I thought about it for a second, but I decided to be more mature. I just turned 35. Life is changing. I'm getting older. The hairs are getting grayer, you know? That's it. We're just getting there. That's not the correct color. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yep, the football-shaped planet. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. The real color? Oh, it's not that real. Oh. Now, did Russ play himself out of a Hall of Fame? Favorite history empire? Persian Empire is pretty sick. Royal Road, built like a highway and stuff. It's pretty sick for a while. I feel like it's underrated. They just can't freaking invade Greece, man. And I don't know. Incans is yours? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would say, I don't know. I know this was a talking point last night about Russell Wilson playing himself out of the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he got there. I think he's really good. Like, I'm looking at just like his prime, like his body of work. I don't know if he's playing out of it, man. Because if anything, the interceptions suck, but I don't know if he was going to make it beforehand. Saturn's pretty dope. Saturn's pretty dope. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, not too bad. Quick, without looking, what color are Maya's eyes? Purple. Aren't they brown? Yeah, they're brown.
They're very dark.
Yeah, mine are hazel. So they do. You think Mars could be inhabitable? I thought it'd be cold. Well, yeah. I mean, besides not being able to breathe over there, it's kind of a problem too. Could it be? Sure. I don't think that's happening in my lifetime. We're wrong. We're wrong. So, Blue Eyes Gang unite. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Kaiba. Kaiba as brown as your hair. We won't take that, no. Alex Stewart, if Russ retired after Seahawks, he might have made it. Maybe. Maybe. JC, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. How come planets are round but the Earth is flat? What a great question, Joe. What a great question. Asked Maya what emote you would like. Do you want the Mayan, I think like Mayans Arise or Mayan Empire with the Mayan Pyramid would be pretty good. Maya agrees. Because she doesn't have any other ideas. But hey, that is an idea. Glorified, you know that eventually Saturn will lose its rings and Mars will lose one moon while the other crashes into the planet. The Vikings would lose their rings too if they had any that they won. That's right. I don't care if the universe is dying. I don't care if there is a societal collapse. One of the last things I will do is bash the Minnesota Vikings. Just know that. Just know that. Outlaw to Fire, a little sad today. Found out a good friend of mine passed away. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Outlaw. Says, do you think Green Bay will ever replace Lambeau with an indoor stadium? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. And if they do, I will lay in front of the construction vehicles. Very sorry to hear about your friend. Frankie Fire, what are the odds of being able to terraform Mars? I don't know, man. We're like busy fighting each other right now, so I don't know if we're going to be terraforming Mars anytime soon, so... Tyson just released Denver Bronco Nuggets. Didn't they? My girlfriend says Star Wars better than Dune. Yeah, I would say so. Like, overall, I would say the Denis movies are phenomenal, though. And I can't wait for the third one. With Star Wars, like OG trilogy, HV would her favorite boxing movie. Maya loves Cinderella Man.
Cinderella Man is great because it's also historical.
It is historical. On the masseuse said I needed to do this daily. It cracks. Every time I go here, there's a cracking sound. Hold on. Let's go this way. Yeah, that was a crack right there. Yeah, that was a crack. That's not good. That's probably not great. It's probably not great. Dune 2 was trash. Dune 2, no. No. Just hard no. Hard no. Hard to the no. Cinderella Man is very good. What? The music alone is incredible. The visuals, the story, the act. That's fine. That's fine. We all have different opinions. You know, there are Vikings fans, so sometimes we just make the wrong decisions. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No. No. Dune 2 is worse than 1, still good, but not close to the first. See, that I can respect. That I like the second one a lot, but I can respect that. I think the first one does a really nice job. The extremely repetitive music. We were going way different music, but we were going the same Dune, but I was just going to do the nice one. But Maya, did you hear that? That came from the chest. Maya liked Dune. She did. Oh my God, that was pretty great. That was pretty great. That was pretty great. Hey, listen, you know, we all have different opinions.
How are you doing?
I was gonna.
Oh, you were doing a nice one.
I was doing the nice one. It's a beautiful love song. Lisa Tom Kaib. Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what 2 is trash? Cars 2. Facts.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Facts. Facts. Yep. Music in the OG is better. That's fine too. We can make that argument. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm leading the way. There's just so many things that happen in that movie. I wish it was longer. I wish that movie was like 3.5 hours. So, yeah. Second Maya laugh. I'm killing it tonight. We're crushing it right now. Crushing it. Right? It's like when I went to the masseuse and I was like, she's like, I'm crying right now. And I was like, yes. The laughter. It's good. The world's a stage. That's it. Can't stand Attack of the Clones because it's not a good movie. The dialogue is, I hate sand. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. The last, like, 40 minutes is cool. Spice Banter. Several tangents ago, the most electric sports atmosphere as a part of 21 finals as a Game 4 in the crush on Giannis's block. Oh! That was pretty great. I will say, there when the Bucks won the championship, and that was pretty insane. There was people that were shooting guns, and everyone was like, yeah! It was pretty awesome. It was pretty dope. Big Mo! Tom, Seahawks top 10 in your power ranking after beating the Cards. Also, Seahawks D better than Vikings D. I don't know about that just yet. Let me see the Vikings defense another week. But yeah, the Seahawks, they're probably my number 10 team right now. So, I thought she was trying to sing the Rocky song. Intoxicated Fire. You want to know what's worse? I only like Lord of the Rings, but I don't love them. Hobbit movies were horrible. Hobbit movies were terrible. No, see? Intoxicated. This is common ground. The Hobbit movies were horrible. It only should have been 2 movies max. The second one's fine, but Lord of the Rings, thoroughly enjoyed, but can understand why they're not for everybody. But horrible? Dune 2 being horrible, that's a tough one for me. That's a tough one for me. That one, we can't find common ground there. So, ooh, Tom, I've never seen Lord of the Rings, but I always get paralyzed with which version I should watch, and do I do Hobbit first? Do not do Hobbit first. I think, and Lord of the Rings fan, right? Everybody, Lord of the Rings, like, extended edition is the best. However, and someone said this recently too, and I agree with them. I think you watch the theatrical versions of Lord of the Rings first, because that's how we all is a stretch. That's how we started. And you watch Fellowship, you watch Two Towers, you watch Return of the King. And then if you've enjoyed it, then you wait a beat and then you watch Extended Edition. That's where I feel like that's a Hobbit. You don't need to rush there. While the fire curious, what are your thoughts on today's education of AI and college in general, coming from a former teacher like yourself, Mr. Grossi? Great question. One, thank God. Thank God that I am not doing teaching right now, because AI alone makes it a nightmare. Now, that being said, I tortured my kids by making them write by hand, which made them better writers, so worth it. So I don't think that they would be able to use AI because they're just going to be handing stuff in, that's handwritten. So I think the problem is there's a few issues. One, while there are probably a lot of teachers who are dealing with this, I think that AI is used as a crutch / I'm going to use this to write my entire paper and submit that to do less work, right? There needs to be an emphasis on why the work is important to not do it that way, right? Because there were ways to cheat on papers when I was a teacher, right? And Turnitin.com wasn't that great, and it didn't always do a great job either. It was basically if you copied and pasted. But the ability and the learning of how to actually write and make thesis statements and prove your points and back up your arguments with evidence, that's the skill that's there, right? And so AI is robbing you of that skill. So if you're just like, hey, here's writing this paper, you'll get this. And there's still going to be students who are going to use it regardless, right? Just like there's always going to be students who are going to try to game the system and they're going to try to cheat, right? That's just teaching. But I think that's when you focus more on the handwriting aspect, even though that is, we're a more digital world than we were when I was in elementary school or high school. But still, I feel like just the writing is such a skill that carries on beyond social studies and history that I taught. But I really, really emphasized how important it was. And at the bare minimum, every student I taught in person could write a thesis statement because we spent so much time, and that could help, write their essays. Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix were only 2 Harry Potter movies that should have been split into 2 parts. Order of the Phoenix, definitely. Goblet can definitely see. Half-Blood Prince, I feel like they did a pretty good job. I like that one. That's good. Scream 2. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, so saw all Godfathers. Fair. Late Fire, top 5 personal favorite Pixar movies, not necessarily best movies. Ooh. Zachary, 4 a.m. wake-up call time for an away game. That's tough. Top 5 Pixar movies. Monsters, Inc., Up, Toy Story, I'll go OG. Third one's really great too, but Ratatouille's great. I don't know if I put it in my top 5 though. Hold on. Now I gotta look at a list. Finding Nemo I think it might be up there. I gotta look at a list. Inside, yeah, Wall-E's up there. Wall-E's in my top 5. The first 20 minutes, there's no dialogue. It's my favorite thing in the history of the world. Incredibles is pretty great. Oh, they're pretty incredible. But I will say too, because is Big Hero 6 Pixar? It's a really good movie too. It's a very underrated one. Yeah, I would say Nemo's great too, though. So, all right, Up, Monsters, Inc., Wall-E, Nemo, Toy Story, maybe. I don't feel super confident in that. Joe Fire, remember how to do bibliographies and the biggest scandal was using Wikipedia? Oh, I remember. Big Mo and Fire, thoughts on House of the Dragon, also in the Game of Thrones universe. Does power corrupt absolutely, or can true virtue prevail? I think it can, but it's maybe on a smaller scale it can prevail, if that makes sense. House of the Dragon, season 1, incredible. Season 2 really just felt like it was dragging its feet. Like it was, hey, there's some awesome things, but it's like, we're going to talk about all the cool things that are going to happen. And what I said about House of the Dragon is, depending on what they do for season 3, which I imagine to be very action-packed, I think together it's going to fit really well if they nail season 3. The problem is with the current streaming model is that these shows are taking years to do. Back in my day, right, like Lost, for example, like you had these cable shows that were doing 22 episodes a season and were coming out every single year. I remember when Lost was delayed by a few months and people were like losing their minds, or like there was gaps in between. But it's just not the way it is anymore. And so I feel like that makes it so much worse. Like Severance, for example, that was 3 years from the first finale to the premiere. And now it came back and I really liked it. Like, and you saw, I think, where, and obviously they went through COVID and the strikes and all that stuff, but you saw where the time went into, and I felt like, okay, I can wait for this. Like Stranger Things, for example. Like, I like Stranger Things. I remember a good amount of what happened. I don't remember everything, but like they're going to come out with like 8 different movies, right? So it's like, okay, you could give it some, and I'll watch it. It'll be fine. But yeah, I feel like for House of the Dragon, because it's going to take a few years, like that's the problem with The Last of Us right now too. The second season pacing was so off, and then they're going for 2 more seasons. Like if they do 3 and 4, like that's gonna. So we're gonna have to wait like 4 years for this thing. It's tough. It's tough to get invested into that. Great night with Taryn. There's a lot of issues with LLMs. What's happening with them right now in education is also symptomatic of other issues like devaluing of critical thinking, prioritizing standardized testing. See, that's the thing. Prioritizing standardized testing has been around forever. It was around when I was a student. It was around when I was a teacher. And maybe this is just my experience, but I feel like teaching to a test, there are still ways that you can educate your students that is more than just do this. Like AP Euro, for example. So College Board, that's a standardized test. But you're giving them so many skills and information that goes beyond the test that my class was harder than the AP exam, right? As it should be. But by the time you're done with it, you're going to be ready with all the information and skills and knowledge that you need. So yes, the critical thinking one kajillion%. You talk about like what a social studies teacher's role is like in the humanities, content's fine, right? Like if you could give me rattle off years about, sure, whatever, I don't care. The most important thing is like you can form an argument, back it up with evidence, critically think about why you support this or why you don't support this. That's the most important thing, man, because that's something that's going to carry way beyond my classroom, just like writing skills. Because other than that, what are we doing? Banter to infinity and beyond. Caesar 10 years ago, my girlfriend, now my wife, had never seen Lord of the Rings. She didn't understand why I told her it was an all-day event. I went full extension editions. It made look like a small party. That sounds amazing, though. That sounds like a great day. Sounds like a great day. Bugs Life? Hell yeah. A lot better than Ants, too. A lot better than Ants. Bacon Tour. Wally's a bad movie. Good message, bad movie. Hard disagree. I can see why people think it's boring, but hard disagree. Tango and Fire. The Pit and the Bear are my top tier shows. Episode 8 had me weeping, and second season of The Bear was legendary. First and second season, especially second season of The Bear, I'm right up there with you. We haven't seen The Pit yet, but season 3 was another one dragging its freaking feet. And then season 4 was better, but it just feels like it's just taking up so much time, man. Like there's things that it's like, okay, we're getting a little repetitive. So, National saying, I'm 5 minutes behind. Yeah, my one counterpoint is nobody seems to care about how much evidence you have to back up your argument anymore. Correct. But that doesn't mean it doesn't matter. That doesn't mean it doesn't matter. Being able to articulate an argument, being able to write down your thoughts and actually be able to go through and back it up with evidence. I don't even care if it's like top people in this country, on this planet that are not using critical thinking and rational thinking and evidence-based research. That doesn't mean that we all shouldn't do it, right? Like that's the teacher in me. I'm never going to get on board with that. I don't care what kind of leadership you have or what the internet is telling you. To be able to look at actual facts, which is getting harder and harder, and be like, hey, this is correlating to this. This is how I'm backing up my argument, and actually having a conversation. Yeah, there's no way. Magic Fire. Just got around to watching Severance. The season 2 finale was such a heartbreaking episode. It was very good, though. It was very, very good. Mike with Fire. Tom, thanks for the show. It's one of my YouTube's best. Today's my birthday, 41. Hey, Mike! Happy freaking fracking birthday. Hope it is an excellent weekend. Go Raiders. See, Matt, top shows of all time. How do you feel about Dexter? Dexter's not my top. Seasons 1 through 4, very fun for Dexter. The latest season, Resurrection, was actually really fun, too. I have not seen Original Sin. But, yeah, season 1 through 4 was great. Top shows in no particular order. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are going to be up there. Better Call Saul just for, like, oh, my God. Just the character development is so good. That finale is legitimately perfection. The Leftovers is 1 kajillion% up there for me. Yeah, The Leftovers is one of my favorite shows of all time. I love Lost. I know it's a very imperfect show, but I'm a very big fan of Lost, too. Pay with a Tom playing T here. Cardinals still your dark horse? No. I picked them to lose the past 2 weeks, and they have. Bigger question, how do you feel about the sand color rivalry jerseys? I thought they were really cool. I did, too, and I really, really love their helmets. I thought, like, that bone coloring in the logo looked very, very good. Frankie Tour, beyond unlikely, but I love Primal Rage movie. Mother with a Fire. Trust me, bro. Source material is the best for critical thinking, right? Right? Trust me, bro. Why not? I did. Lost was a high school show for me. Yeah, I loved it. Big Mo to fire. Tom, Fatal 4 Money in the Bank. Darnold, Mayfield, Purdy, or Jones. Who's winning? Rogers, ref, and Brady's the announcer. It's Mayfield. Mayfield's going to win. He's going to grit it out. He's going to fall off a ladder through some tables, but he's still going to grit it out. Was Lost the best thing J.J. Abrams ever made? No, because he also wasn't the showrunner for it. So, yeah. Staying with the fire. Bob Odenkirk and Nobody, such a good flick. Glad Bob's career is still going strong. I actually haven't seen Nobody. I heard good things, but I heard it was very, very good. But yeah, sparkling water tastes awful. Depends on the brand, I think, but I like it. Does Lost hold up? Maya and I recently rewatched Lost last year. Or was it this year? Yeah, within a year. I had not rewatched it since back in the day, like literally my first watch through. It has aged a lot better because of streaming. Because, Super 8, dude, Super 8, the train crash alone is a phenomenal sequence. But Lost works better now as streaming because I remember the frustration of seeing like true filler episodes that literally did, like Jack's tattoo episode is more enjoyable because there's an episode that's like right there, you know? So I remember back in the day, it was like, oh, you have to wait another month now. Call it a tenor. What are your top 5 sports movies of all time? Invincible with Mark Wahlberg is good, so I got to give it credit. Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans has to be I think it's probably like it's my top football movie. Listen, old school, I love Angels in the Outfield back in the day. I haven't rewatched it in a very long time, but I do. I do. Maya loves Miracle. Miracle's a good movie. Miracle's a good movie. That's good. That's good. Remember the Titans is so good. Angels in the Outfield. Field of Dreams. Gotta put that up there. I put it up there. I tell you what, if I highly recommend Sisu in the film with Nazis getting murked is top tier. I've heard, are they making a second one, if I'm not mistaken? I think. Ready to a Rudy So Trash, a movie about a third stringer. Oh my God. Caddyshack. Yeah. You got Rookie of the Year, The Rookie. Ace Ventura. If Ace Ventura counts as a sports movie, the first one, I'm all in. I've seen the replacements. There you go, Johnny. Little Giants. There you go. There you go. Is Happy Gilmore 2 good? I have not seen it. It didn't look like it was going to be something that I needed to. Mighty Ducks. Dude, I love the Mighty Ducks back in the day. Quack, quack, quack. Oscar the Fiver. I think all the rival uniforms look bad, but the Cardinals' sand uniforms grew on me as I watched the game. I think they look good. The Flying V. Then they go to the Olympics. Oh yeah, Air Bud. OG one. Then it was like Air Bud Volleyball. Air Bud whatever it is. Sandlot. Sandlot's up there in my top 5. Sandlot's up there in my top 5. A great cameo fest. Yeah, I don't think MGF is in the film. Air Bud in space. Cool Runnings. There you go. I mean, back in the day, man, it's sports. Space Jam. Space Jam's got to be my top 5. Come on and slam. We've watched like the first 6 episodes of The Paper. We were underwhelmed by it and we haven't gone back to it. Not yet there. Not yet. Did Maya ever watch Mystery Alaska since you're a hockey person? Shouldn't know what that is. No. Space Jam 2. I never even watched it. Homeward Bound. Not that movie made me cry back in the day, but yeah. Kingway 2, it's Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans is great. Original and the remake of Longest Yard. That was Sandler, right? Great Khali, wrestlers in that movie. Jim of Fire. I still highly recommend TADC. Kind of hard for some people to get into with the animation style, but it has a very good character development focused story. Listen, not gonna see me complain. That's it. We won't. Retro at tenor. I'm back to collecting more PS1 games. I want to ask what games you recommend me for to get. So far, I've enjoyed Fear Effects, Silent Hill, and Skull Monkeys. OG PlayStation, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Twisted Metal. It's got to be up there. Fighting Force, that's a great game. I mean, you can go Final Fantasies and stuff like that if you're a turn-based guy. Of course. Intoxicated Fire. See Cal Raleigh's quoting Major League the other day, then he doubles down and does it again. Legend. Big Mo to Fire. My top 5 dog breeds. Newfoundland, Cane Corso, Border Collie, Chow Chow, Tibetan Mastiff. Top 5. Labs. Golden Retriever, I never had one. Australian Shepherds. Labs. I love them. Moosey's like a mix of a whole bunch of different things, but Nathan Fire. I did like the Cardinals uniforms, but I saw a meme saying they look like tortillas. That is true. That is true. Season 1 of True Detective is so good. Moneyball's very good. Moneyball's a very, very, very good movie. I do like it. I do like it. I'm hoping within the next few weeks, Luke. Hoping in the next few weeks. A movie you disliked that others enjoyed? Ooh. That's a good question. Terrifier. Prophecy of Milwaukee, Cleveland. World Series is coming to fruition this year. Good for you. Come on now. Ooh, that's tough. So I didn't like it. And people were like, wow, this is amazing. There's a couple of movies that I know I have to rewatch. Oh, anything after the remake of Jurassic World. No. But there's like 3 movies I can see that I need to rewatch. One is The Lighthouse. These are going to be like deep cuts. I watched that for the first time. I watched it when it like first came out, and I will admit I was not ready and was not in the good headspace. So that one I was like, I have no idea what I just watched. Okay, I love pitbull breeds and boxers, pure heart, dumb of ass. Oh yeah, Moosey's. There's one brain cell that's fighting in there. So Lighthouse, The Green Knight, saw that in theaters because love their work. But that one I was like, okay. And then also The Northman. The Northman I knew was not going to be what it was advertised, but again, I like the director. And The Raid is incredible, but the story did not wow me. You know what I mean? So, that one. Green Knight, yeah, I would imagine it's much better on a second watch. That one. So, yeah. Movie I love that everyone hates, Punisher with Thomas Jane. I will die on that hill forever. I will. Garrett, take care. But, there you go. Like the Bad Bat? That's fine. Best Punisher movie? Come on now. Velocipaster, I've not seen it, but I know of it. I do know. I was not twerking in the Lighthouse. That is true. We have not watched Cowboy Bebop yet. No, we have not. It's on the list. Yeah, awkward. I watched it and I was like, I have no idea what this is. The Thing? Phenomenal. New Wolverine game looks cool. And Insomniac knows how to make games too. Yeah, it might take a while, but their Spider-Man games are fun. Scream with A2. Hong Kong cinema is good. Action is over the top. That's right. Tom, favorite comfort shows. Mine are Psych, Futurama, Good Place. Talk to Maya. She loves Good Place. Rachel, I see Mr. Holland's Opus. I have not. I feel like I've seen that name before. But I haven't. The Office is a nice, like, while you eat kind of show. I feel like that's been good. For me, this is gonna sound weird. Like, I will throw on an episode of The Leftovers. I feel like Succession almost got there for me because the music's so good, man. Music gets me. But I really, really love The Leftovers. But then I just want to rewatch the entire thing. Parks and Rec, though, I feel like was the big one for a while. Alex Fire, Green Knight, going worse in every way till the finale, which he far surpasses the original. Going in the most notable way, I was impressed with it. Again, I feel like it's just like a second one I gotta see. Big Mo to Fire. Good night, Tom. 3 years of fan, love your skits. Only wish more Seahawks in them skits. Keep shining, stay handsome, go Hawks. Appreciate you. They'll be in the power rankings, most likely. They'll be there. They should. Community, I've actually never seen it full way through. Community. I know. Comfort movies, oh yeah, Airplane, Spaceballs, all day, every day, will always be up there. Crazy Stupid Love is a comfort movie for me too. For Maya's Harry Potter stamp. That's fair. Real. There's a distinct lack of Seahawks and scripted. I only got so much. I only got so many people that I could put in there. Streaming the Ireland game, and then Ravens Chiefs, and then the night game as well. So. Top 5 favorite funny movies: Spaceballs, Airplane. I probably put Men in Tights in there too. Young Frankenstein, you could make an argument for too as well. Excuse me, stewardess. No, Community, I've seen like episodes and they've been great. So, they've been so good. What? Oh yeah, Charlie and Alvin in the morning. Original Blues Brothers. My mom had that on VHS. I remember watching that. Yes, and yes. The New Naked Gun wasn't bad. It was the cabin montage was so fun. Good luck. We're all counting on you. All counting on you. Surely you must be joking. Yeah, I think I'd like Community too. It's Always Sunny. We watched like how many seasons? Like back. We watched like 6 and we were like, this is so good. And then we got burnt out. So it's your Beavis and Butthead's my cover show, especially new ones. Alex, if you had a JSN jersey, you could make Ref glare. I think I do have a JSN jersey. I'm pretty sure I do. I gotta find it. It's not in that box. Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad? Better Call Saul is a better character-driven show, but Breaking Bad, I think, is a better show overall, in my humble opinion. Humble. I did see Rick Moranis is unretiring for Spaceballs too. So, like, I do not. I do not. So, how much football do you watch off stream? I always have football on if I'm off stream. And it's on? Yeah. Tom, get to 1 million? Yeah, should get there January, February. Feel free to subscribe. Let's go. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we got through, like, the first 6. Do you want to order pizza tonight? We haven't eaten dinner yet.
I'm literally thinking about pizza.
You want to do Ian's? All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. HV to fire. You versus clickbait in the longest walk. Who wins and who's the first to die? I'm guessing Perna's the first one to stop because he would stop to poop. I'm not gonna lie. I think I could survive for a while. Scooter's pretty athletic, man. Perna, I think, would beat me in a sprint, but I think, like, overall... Can I train for it? Fi's pretty athletic, too. I think I'd go far. I think it might be between me and Scooter. So, I think it'd be between me and Scooter. Tom, let's get insanely political. Let's get political. Political. I wanna get political. All right, Ian's pizza. By the way, Ian's Toppers I thought was the truth. Toppers is good, don't get me wrong. Ian's a different breed. Ian's, oh, they got some vegan pizza that I never thought was possible. So, kale as a topping, I have. It has to be crispy. It's gotta be crispy. It's all right. I mean, I don't know why I'm not gonna do kale a ton on there. I feel like kale too, if you overcook it, it cuts the top of your mouth. It's not fun. All right, where are you? Smokey the Bandit? No, that's not what I want. It's not what I want. Where's the... That's it, the vegan gyro pizza. It's so good. Oh, no, we're going to get a 12-inch pie. That's good. There you go. Boom. Toppers is trash. Hey, I will never talk smack about Toppers. They have saved my ass at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so... That's it. Crispy crust all the way. Crispy crust all the way. All the way. Parks and Rec is better than The Office. Accurate. Accurate, Chris. The character development, so much better. So much better. So much better. Toppers fulfills that need. It's true. Retro to fire. My go-to toppings for pizza is banana peppers, chicken, and bacon. Dude, banana peppers. I love banana peppers. Banana peppers are so good. They are so good. So, yes. Yes. My favorite score that John Williams, Jurassic Park has to be up there, man. It has to be. John Williams, though. Let's take a look at a list. Let's take a gander. Jaws is incredible. Oh, man, but A New Hope. Oh, I don't know. I mean, he's Harry Potter, too. A New Hope or Jurassic Park, I think. I go there. Xavier Tanner. Fun facts about Jupiter. Every planet in the solar system can fit inside Jupiter. That's right. Also, Jupiter is so radioactive that it would kill you in minutes just being anywhere near it. I could fix it. GFM, Breaking Bad's top tier. True. Gridiron Gang, most underrated sports movie. He did the Modern Warfare 2 soundtrack? Did he? Damn. Superman's pretty great. Pretty great. Howard Shore. Yes, Howard Shore. So freaking good. Michael Giacchino. So good. Scale to your favorite jersey you own? French Tour. Appreciate you. Gotta think about that. JBL to fire. My favorite comfort show is Haikyuu. Oh, is that the volleyball one?
Haikyuu.
Oh, Haikyuu. Yeah. No, I've watched it because I was the moderator for the anime club when I was in high school teaching. So I have seen it. Yes. Holster to fire. I'm going to the Navy in 7 days for the next 9 weeks. I need you to cheer extra harder for me. Holster, I got you. Stay safe, my friend. Stay safe. Alan Silvestri. Very good. Very, very, very good. So, Toxgate, appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, no, we need the music. Culture, John Williams doesn't have a bad score. Source me. It's fair. What'd you get? Oh, you build your own? Oh, you fancy out here. Down with Terror. Tom, fortunately, I'm a Cowboys fan. Looking forward to watching your Sunday night stream. Also, 8th ranked Florida State is down by 7 to Virginia with 2 minutes left in the fourth. Ooh. See you on Sunday. See you on Sunday. Let's order this. Let's order this. Send it to my house. I want to eat it. Gonna leave a tip because it's kind of late, even though it's only 9:15. Gonna leave 21%. All right. When are we going to see NBA content? Playoffs, maybe. Playoffs, only shot during the season. Great way to fire. Parks Rec's so good. I've seen it through 3 times. Very good. Which opinion on McCarthy, as he's shown much, but I believe he has potential Skull Vikings. I think he has potential too, but I think it's just going to take time for him to develop. So, that's it. I think it's just going to take him some time. Young quarterback. Well, also, what's today's 20th century lesson, Grossi? Ooh. I don't know. There's a lot you can talk about in the 20th century. I should do a history lesson. I don't know if we'll do it soonish, but I hope to do it soonish. Maybe November or late October. We'll see. All right, well, I'll work on it. Tom's a doctor? No. Baron? Yes. Colonel? Yes. Not doctor. Age of Anxiety 2.0? How I Met Your Mother? Oh my God, the ending was so bad, man. It was so bad. They also the first few seasons are gold. Like, they're so good. The fact that you had Robin and Barney's wedding be like the central point of like the last seasons, and then it was like, oh, never mind. So dumb. So dumb. It's like Game of Thrones, man. I haven't gotten back and rewatched it. Not good. What's the name of the scripted song? Here Comes the Raindrops. It's a free YouTube one. The ending's so bad. H.O. to Fire. Time you ever watched the original Ghost in the Shell from the 90s? Quite possibly the greatest animated film ever made. No. I know that when they remade it, was that Scarlett Johansson who played in the movie, and people were very upset. But I heard very good things. I heard very, very good things. So, I can only be happy if I'm rich. Seth, buddy, it ain't gonna get you there, bud. It ain't gonna get you there, I promise. I promise. Listen, I can't work rich, but yeah, no, it ain't it. Dark Flame with a Fire. Doctor Who, World Enough in Time. The Doctor Falls and Twice Upon a Time is a prime example of how to do a finale, especially in 3 parts. Up to, if you want to feel old, 1990s, late 20th century. Nope, didn't want to feel old. Did not want to. Attaining with the tour. All right, the Baron, would you reinstate Prima Nocta? Tom, can I speak to the scriptwriter? Yeah, you can chat. Yeah, Edward, no, a bunch of people said it collapsed. He has, like, agents and stuff, man. So, Tom, can you sell me Andor to get through the initial boring parts? I tried a couple times to get bored after, like, 30 minutes. Yes. No. Yeah. Andor, the first 2 episodes, okay. It's all right. It's fine. The way Andor is done is in 3-episode arcs. Watch the first 3 episodes. Episode 3 is really, really good. It's worth getting into. And then I would say, if you can get through the first season, the payoffs are so good. And if you still don't like it, then it's not for you. But it is an excellent show. Excellent show. French Fire, if you ever look right, try Politos. Might be better than Ian's, but I can't touch for the vegan pizza. It's true. Yeah, I just got to make sure I don't die. But yeah. Which player do I think sells? That's a great question. I met before. Oh, it's very good, ZJ? Hell yes. Terry to Fire. 20th Century History Lesson is brought to you by Billy Joel and saying We Didn't Start the Fire. I remember doing that in 8th grade middle school. We had to memorize the lyrics of We Didn't Start the Fire. She wasn't a great teacher. We had to memorize it. Yeah. I don't think it didn't let me learn anything. I have played Madden. The last one was like 24, but McCarthy's not playing anywhere, coaching anywhere right now. So that's useless? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Scale and Fire. How about 30 and 30 for other sports like basketball, baseball, or hockey? I know you're a football fan, but just curious. Yes. Yes, I have. I have thought about doing a 30 and 30, but not it being 30 and 30. So I have thought about actually for wrestling, which would be super fun, and do like the big events and then do some indie shows. I think would be a lot of fun traveling across the country, and like even if it was a 7 and 7. I don't know which one I would do next. Baseball, I feel like even though I'm not super invested in it, like they have some beautiful stadiums. Jonah Fire, people who don't understand the How I Met Your Mother ending do not understand what the show is trying to teach about life. Nothing is perfect in life. It's true. It also sucks because they recorded the finale, what was it, after the first or second season, and then just stuck with it, even though the show had obviously evolved past that. So, yeah, that was it. All right, real quick. We got 11 minutes to go. We'll go 3 hours. I'm going to pee for the D real quick. Hell yes, later. You ready to all out? Let's go. Come on now. Pee for the D real quick. We'll be right back. I felt it in my knees. In my knees, in my knees. In my sleeves, in my knees. The acoustics down here are crazy. For our house. Wow, walking in here now is such a difference. Yeah, I need to put things in my house. I need to do it. I need to do it. Duet of Lighthouse? Come on. I'm telling you, we sing Lighthouse like once a week. So, the acoustics in that hallway are pretty nuts because that room's empty, that bathroom's empty, and like the only one who goes down there is me. So, that's it. That's it. Bye, they love the duet. She didn't hear me. She said thank you so much. She did hear us. Never mind. Yep. Need to hang stuff on the walls to deafen the echoes. True. Well, goes also the room that's across. We're going to try to make that into a bar, but that's also empty besides the boxes that I have over there. So there's a lot of empty space right this second. So, yeah. Opinion on Trevor Lawrence? I like Trevor Lawrence. I really hope he has a great season, man. I feel like this is a very big prove-it season, but I think he's a guy. I think he is. Teacher, I don't know what that is. Jason, to your favorite MCU character? I'd love to say Doctor Strange. His second movie sucked, though. I did not like it. It was bad. It was very disappointing. But I think, like, even just Infinity War, what they did with him was really, really fun. I liked it. So, Travis Hunter, thoughts on his stats? It's week 3, man. About to be week 4. Give him time. I think the Jaguars are trying to figure out just as well. And also, to be a corner, this is why, like, I don't think he's ever going to play both meaningful positions, because being a CB in the NFL is legitimately one of the most difficult positions in football. And that's also, ask the Lions about Jeff Okudah. Look at all the corners that are drafted super duper early, and a bunch of them don't work out, man, because it is very difficult. Hey! Nova! Hold on, I gotta break up a fight. Please hold. Hey! We are gonna love each other. So cranky. She crank. Mr. with a tour history guy, favorite era or subject? Post World War I cultural and societal history, art, music, what have you. She can drink water. It's okay. You don't have to be cranky. I promise. She's like, I'm gonna be. It's so great because like these cats were literally like feral and raised them both. They are very lovely cats. But Nova has been having issues with Nebula, and Nebula is antagonizing a little bit too. But ever since we moved, because it's a new spot, right? They're still a little bit stressed. They're getting used to it though. But Nova loves me. And so every time that I step in the middle of like her hissing or whatever, she's like, all right, I'm sorry, Dad, but she'll never scratch or anything. So we make it work. Let's get on fire. Do 30-30 of basketball. You can do it hockey because 10 NBA and NHL teams share arenas like Rangers and Knicks. Oh, that's true. That's very, very true. Yeah, Seth, that's normal. That's pretty normal, especially you got some catnip around. Oh, yeah. Bryce Young? Waiting to see. Waiting to see. Oh, World War I before and after, man. I mean, there's plenty of historians that consider it a 30-year war. You know? No, it's Nova and Nebula. So, that's it. Yeah, Queen, I hate it. I hate it. They used to clean each other. They were so lovey. Ugh, then the move. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Monster truck rallies. I mean, I did that during 30 and 30. True story. True story. Helmet signed by Bart Starr, Jordan Love. Jordan Love. Your average, I don't know if I've seen enough for them to say it's a top 10 defense yet. I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. Nova could be Marvel too. They're talking about you. She is grilling Nebula so hard. She's like, how dare you be down here? I think Nova feels like this is her. She loves she's down here a decent amount. And I feel like she's very protective of it. That's why she has peed and pooped down here. Love her. Love her so much. Hasn't used litter box down here. No one has, but you know. Just to go to New York for the first time next weekend because I see a Broadway show on Broadway. Any suggestions on one thing to do or avoid while there? Don't go to Times Square. It's not. It's honestly like you have to walk through to get to Broadway. But like, don't go to an Applebee's at Times Square. Look up a certain cuisine before you go, and then literally look at like the best possible place that you could go to because the food in New York City is pretty dope. So, Lower East Side. I said, staying alive. Oh, you went to All In, not All Out. All In was dope. That's what we were at. It was really, really fun. So, why are you so cranky? Hey. She's like, how dare she be down here? So, because Nova hangs out with the dogs a lot more now, and she also sleeps with us in bed now. I mean, we sleep in 2 separate rooms, Maya and I, and firm handshake before we go to sleep. But she sleeps with the dogs, like literally right next to them in bed. And then Nebula usually is on the main floor, or she sleeps behind a TV in the bedroom. So, yeah. Ever been to Albany, New York? I almost went to school at Albany, New York. They have a lot of fountains on SUNY Albany. That's true. Favorite breakfast meal? Don't give me a breakfast sandwich, especially if you get like an English muffin. But we'll take everything bagel. You know, this is vegan now. The sausage, egg, cheese, hot sauce, avocado, hash brown. Come on now. Come on now. Breakfast burrito. Also good. Now Bula is on the podcast rug. And again, they're still eating together. Jim, 32 months. Congrats on 900K. Just got back from an amazing show. Jazzed up Grateful Dead. Hey. Let's go, let's go, let's go. See, Bula's just wandering. And Nova's like, why are you here? Nova. She's just grilling. She's grilling so hard right now. She is. Well, let's see now. See, now I feel like Nebula is either checking out or she's in. Oh, here we go. Hey! Hold on. We're breaking this up. We're breaking this up right now. Hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. That's right. No fighting when I'm around. That's right. That's right. Better not be fighting. We're going to break it up. There's going to be a lot of love in this house. You hear me, Nova? We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Oh, God. It's just good. Well, I went to college up in Albany. There you go. I got married in Schenectady. So, Tom the Peacemaker, we got a flag. Why are you so cranky, my love? What happened? She's like, everyone's making my life miserable. Yep, Melinda, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. It's better than some games Tom streams. Yeah, I mean, again, I will say there are aspects that the cats like really like about this house. Like the windows, they're really, really happy with that. There's a good amount of windows. Maybe they need a massage. Maybe. Is that what you need, Nova? What you doing, my love? What you doing? She's like, why is my sister down here? She's like, I'm so upset. Zach's Man on Fire. Tom, still recovering from the Monday night game with the Ravens in the band. Can't believe I got to play next to Jason Kelsey. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. As an experience, I'm so sorry about your Ravens, but that's pretty dope. How did I introduce Nova and Nebula to each other? They're both strays, so they're already sisters. Ricky Otero, what if the NFL could treat trades like divorced kids? Your mom gets to keep the house in Baltimore, but your dad has to start over in Cleveland. You only play for alternate weekends. You play for the other team. I can see it. Hi, Nova. Hi. See, everyone could be so happy. She's like, I will never scratch or bite you, but I will walk away from you. I get that a lot. Oh, I adopted them the day. Yeah, my aunt found them in her backyard. And they were sisters, so I took them both. And they were feral kitties, and we made them no longer feral. I literally just sat next to them like for a month straight. Kept them in a room like with a gate, and so they could like still kind of sniff the dogs or what have you, but it's just me going in there, feeding them by hand. That's it. I have not, Jennifer. I got told to get the scent things. So, hey, Seth. That's it. Rather cat. I've always been a dog person, but I like cats. I was allergic to cats back in the day, but I've always had dogs. Love me some dogs. It's pretty great. Very great. It's favorite kind of donut. Again, allergic to most, but it's like the Boston cream ones. Those are pretty good. You get some filling in there. Also, I'm just like a regular glazed guy. And Nebula's just wandering around on the shelf. Cool. Yeah. Not allergic anymore. Now I just got like vegan ones now. So exposure, get rid of your allergy? Oh no, I'm still allergic to milk. It's gotten better. I used to just stop breathing, but get unferal a cat. Yeah, you just gotta socialize. Hey, you want to go broker some love? Broker some peace? All right, so right now, Nova's drinking out of the water dish, and Nebula's like, I'm going to say hi. I've been trying to pet them both at the same time. It's really allergic to milk. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Allergic to cats. Yes. Cats, I don't even know what it was. My grandma and aunt had a lot of cats, but I just got over it. And it was also, I think, my asthma went away. I think that helped a lot, too. So, I would love to go to an NFL international game. It'd be dope. It'd be a lot of dope. So, yep. Cinnamon sugar cider. Yeah, I'm excited for fans in Dublin, too. I say it, Tom, nervous about the Giants' defensive front after the hits Herbert took last week. Please make me feel better about this game. Got to hope that Hampton can have a good game, so it takes some of the pressure off of Herbert. I feel like that's going to help a lot. But, yeah, he might be under some siege. Still think they're going to win. But, it might be tough. Allergic to both dogs and cats, that's tough. But hey, get other great pets. There's plenty of great pets out there. We're rocking, we're rolling. All right. Uno mas? Let's see if pizza. Preparing your order. I say uno mas. Uno mas? Cecilia, reading my mind. It's supposed to be here in like 37 minutes. So I say uno mas. Uno mas. Uno mas. Now you're just protecting the water dish. She's like, no one look at this water ever. I was swimming in the sea, and I saw you looking down at me from that lighthouse. It's be a long day on Sunday. We're going to be streaming early in the a.m. to late at night. Oh, the doubleheader on Monday. Those games suck, by the way. They're so bad. Jets, Dolphins, no. If it was like if Bengals had Joe Burrow, it would be more fun, but Chris Stewart, true or false, Cena's retirement run, worst ever. Worst ever? I think it's just like one of the biggest blown opportunities. I think that's the problem, is that the fact that they didn't have his opponents planned out. Again, I feel like there's so much adaptability and like, hey, you got to do it on the fly in wrestling. That's fine. But you knew what his dates were going to be. And I feel like just the heel turn and it's not Cena's fault. I think that unfortunately, the character really didn't go over. When he started talking, when he was feuding with Punk and started going to things, I was like, okay, you can see some motivation, but it was kind of just eh. But Travis Scott coming out at WrestleMania, The Rock completely abandoning them, it just made everything worse. And the fact that he just went on a SmackDown, grabbed a mic before SummerSlam, and was like, never mind, not going to do that anymore. And it was like, okay. And then he has a great match at SummerSlam. Clutch, if I think the Lions are frauds, asking as a non-biased Packers fan, no, definitely not. The question about them being frauds, again, first of all, it's week 4. Nobody's a fraud yet. The other thing is that the Lions heading into week 3 had just beaten one team, and it was the Bears, that we were like, okay, they might not be a good team. They got their ass beat by the Packers, and their offense looked bad. And so questions were made about their coordinators, right? They score a lot of points in week 2, and then what they did to the Ravens, no, they're a good team, man. So I think we'll see what they do against the Browns defense, but I think they're a good team. I'm not. No, The Rock, yeah. It's just dumb. But that's also the problem, like the TKO model, right? It's just when you are, first of all, I would not be surprised in any way, shape, or form if The Rock comes back for WrestleMania 43 in Saudi. I would not be surprised. That's when you get Rock Roman or you get Rock Cody, because I cannot imagine the paydays that those wrestlers are going to get. So, yeah, we'll see. Ooh, okay. All right, Jennifer, I appreciate that. Oh, no, we have a lot of water dishes. They usually actually drink out of the dog's dish. So, yeah, I like it. Chiefs are good? Yeah, but the Chiefs are also going to be a team that's going to get better as the season goes along. But, yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks. I mean, for Cena, I will say, I'll give him some credit, because the WrestleMania match was so bad, but it was so bad even before Travis Scott showed up. Like, he was just not ready. The Randy Orton one was a lot better because they found ways around it. On top of that, he had the Cody match was really, really good too. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, he's an older wrestler, so like there's only so much that you're going to get out of him. Like, it's kind of like play greatest hits and have a nice day. But I will not be in the next WrestleMania. I won't. Hell yeah, Joe. Hell yeah. But, which one of CM Punk's theme songs is the best? You go to his ROH theme is really good. That's really, really fun. I loved his Fireburns, but they're all good, man. I don't even know if there's a best one. They're so good. They're so, so good. That Batman, he's a good actor too. Hopefully tour. Now, Papa Grossi won't be here just because his dog is Daphne is dealing with some issues of some medical stuff, but thankfully she's okay. But yeah, next season of Coach. Well, I mean, it's only the last season, but I just got to get around to filming it. Galladay Tour. Who do you think's gonna win the AFC North? I still think it's the Ravens division to lose. The Bengals, I feel like, are out of contention without Joe Burrow. I don't think it's gonna be Cleveland unless if Dylan Gabriel goes off or Shadur, but I feel like it's the Ravens still lose. GJ2, they did Cena so bad he had to start politicizing. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think that AJ Styles thing is just a total work of oh man, now let's let the fans decide, because I think the reaction to WrestlePalooza was not very great. Especially, it doesn't make... Sorry, now I'm just getting into a wrestling tangent. It makes no sense to try and repeat SummerSlam with the squash from Brock Lesnar, to do that again in 2025. Nobody is paying to see that. Nobody wants to see that, especially now with the rumors that Brock's going to be off TV for a while. First of all, you already have all the issues with Brock Lesnar even being in the company right now. Then on top of that, to have him go out and squash you're wasting one of his last matches on that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And again, I get it. You're trying to get the nostalgia of, remember SummerSlam? SummerSlam was surprising. It's not a good match, but it was surprising because Super Cena was still Super Cena. Then you have Brock come in and whoop his ass like he's a jobber. Then you're enhancement talent. Then it's oh, wow, this is a shocking moment, right? But now it makes absolutely no sense, because especially if Brock's not going to be on TV, you're going to have Cena wrestle, 5 more matches? What are we doing? It doesn't make sense. So, Cena Cody was, yeah. And if I'm allergic to furry creatures in general and can't keep plants or fish alive, pet rocks are the only thing safe around me. Hey, pet rocks work. No, Cena's not gonna get the belt anymore. No, he's done. I'm honestly a little surprised. I mean, when they turned him heel, it made sense, but I was surprised they gave it to him in the first place. So, yeah, man. To be fair, Triple H inherited a gigantic mess. Let me be clear. WrestleMania 40 was great. Kelsey Dragon just focused on AEW now. That's it. WrestleMania 40 was excellent. WrestleMania 41, there was 2 matches. And they were both triple threats. It was the main event night 1, and then it was Rhea, Bianca, Io. Phenomenal matches. But it's just... this is of the Rock. If that the rumors are true that the Rock and Triple H just don't get along, I can see that. But it's just it feels like, I don't know, man. When you're having CM Punk and Cena, one of his like greatest rivals ever, be a 2-week build, like you could talk about whatever, but being a 2-week build is so what? So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, I think TKO is a big part of it because, again, the fact that you're not making this for families, like you're not making it accessible, brother, I don't think you're going to have enough rich-ass wrestling fans to spend $30,000 on WrestleMania tickets. On what planet is that okay? When 6 years ago, you could sit front row for like $2,000. Like, what are we doing out here? Like, I don't think you are going to get the kind of clientele that is going to be that invested into wrestling that can blow that kind of money all the time. And on top of that, the cheapest WrestleMania ticket is $1,000? What? Like, no, Matt, of course you know it's profits over everything. But that's the problem. Because for wrestling, right? Like, let's talk about, for example, let's talk about football. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, $5,000 for the cheapest ticket. Insane, disgusting, doesn't make it accessible to the regular fan. More corporations, blah, blah. Everything's wrong with that, right? Not a fan of that. For wrestling, once you start pricing out the hardcore fans, if you do that in football, it's not going to impact the product. It's not, because you're watching what's on the field and that's it. But once you start pricing out wrestling fans, that is one of the few sports entertainment, I don't care how you're going to phrase it, that is one of the few products on this planet where the crowd could legitimately make or break the product. And when you start pricing out folks, you're going to price out all the diehard fans, and the crowds are going to suck. And so because of that, the product itself is going to decline. So again, shareholders, 100%. But it's not, the product is going to be worse. And they're going to find a point where they're going to reach a breaking point where they're not going to start selling out these arenas. Calvin Fire, would you be in a lose-lose situation if the Steelers face the Packers in Super Bowl 60? No, I'd be in a win-lose situation. I'd win if the Packers won a Super Bowl. I already saw Aaron Rodgers win a Super Bowl, man. I'd be happy for him, but no, I want to see my team win. Not yet, Crafty. Not yet. Could be, though. Could be. I do think that they called the Hail Mary. I do. Picking up our order. Should be here in about like 20 minutes. So, answer to everyone's problem, get rich now. No. Well, that's the problem too, right? If you have that mentality, which is very prevalent here, it's like, okay, cool, so we can just do whatever we want to get rich. Got him. Ah, Kevin, you're good. You're good. Hell in a Cell. Yeah, no, he'd destroy me. No, it's just, I don't know, man. Yeah, they want celebrities and influence in their crowd. It's just gross. Again, my big thing for any sport, accessibility to the fans is the most important thing. If they can't go to the games or the show, then at least make it accessible on TV. And it's just, oh, man. It's not great. Cal, went to a local wrestling event. It was so fun. Wrestlers took pictures with my friend's daughter. The moves and characters were created for $20. A lot of great indie shows out there. So, that's it. But yeah, man, it's just, unfortunately, the products for a lot of things have just gotten worse. And once that gets emboldened, it's tough. But the thing that you find out is, unfortunately, for a lot of the majority, especially you start talking about large leagues and corporations. That's why I talk about Roger Goodell all the time, man. Like Goodell, it's always fun to boo Roger Goodell, right? But you know who loves Roger Goodell? The owners of all the teams in the NFL, because he is the perfect shield to go out there and get booed and they can make $1 gajillion. So yeah, it's It's pretty nuts. So, it's true, Dan. That's very true. It's a very good TV game. Agreed. You mean my good friend Roger Goodell? Of course! As we're colluding. We are. Nathan, they're a developing team. They're going to break your heart a little bit. Which is better, your old office or your new office? Better is new. Old has just all, memories from 10 years in it. So, nothing's really going to be able to compete. It was a lot smaller than this, though. It was a lot. And I outgrew the space. Like, now I could even just, display stuff, which is something I couldn't do before. So, Johnny, it's great. It's so, so good. I spent all-in tickets. Like, we sat second row, and we got the VIP. I think it was $1,200, man. And that's a lot of money, don't get me wrong. But comparatively to $30,000, do I think I am the Packers fan? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. That's the great thing. There is no the Packers fan. It's just fans, man. So, yeah, exactly, Michael, right? Right? Right. Tree 5 and 5 points versus Tom and Perrott. We got this. Boto! Tom Moe, man. I know I don't say enough, but I'm proud you keep up the great work. Boto, I appreciate you. How you doing, man? Everything's going all right? Everyone's healing all right? Everything's good? You gonna chill tomorrow? Maya and I are going into Milwaukee tomorrow. This is what was planned for the birthday weekend, but we had the Badgers game, so I don't know what's happening. Maya might throw a rock at me. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, look like you'd be fan of the year. We did it. Milwaukee. Favorite charity you've raised for? Ooh, that's tough. It depends, man, because I'm always going to attach the streams or the cause to it. That's tough, man. I will say I really like Friends of Animals. I do like that charity a ton. Children of Fallen Patriots, especially meeting the staff, was incredible. And that whole experience was incredible. I met Pastor through St. Jude, man. That was really, it's just 30 and 30. But a lot of the smaller charities too. I will say, it was oh my God, I'm blanking on his name. It was a random smaller charity we did. It was a random fundraiser that we did. And it was Dave Thomas, the Wendy's guy. They do foster, that charity is actually really, really good. And they found out, and we raised a couple $1,000s for them. And they reached out and were like, thank you so much. And I didn't even contact them, but yeah, they were really cool. The tour I buy for the season, I go when it's cheaper. Very fair. Very, very fair. Z, Tom, had a massive interview with the state yesterday. Found the results next week. Let's stress begin. Fight for the wildlife. Z, I hope it goes well. Let's go. Let's go. Crush it. What's the OAR fundraiser for? Organization for Autism Research. They do great work, provide resources to educators, families, folks who are looking to self-advocate for themselves. I did it again. Folks with autism who are looking to self-advocate. And on top of that, grants and stuff like that too. It's a really good one. Travis, we're going to try to go see it next week. You cannot win Fan of the Year twice. Can't even get nominated. So, they raised over $7,600 last night. Let's go. When do you think you hit 1 million? January, February. Yeah, we have to average. We hit 901 today. Name another service dog. Yeah, and that's the crazy thing too, man. I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious. You're a bad guy for wanting a Porsche. I'm not a car guy, man. You're bad? No, you're not a bad guy for wanting a Porsche. Get what you want to get. It's just expensive, man. I bought a Honda CRV, and I'm happy. Tracy, take care. But yeah, I think 1 million is probably later January, and then potentially early February. But what I was saying about for charities, I'm very curious because I never am going to assume that it's going to happen. Last December, we raised $100,000 during the December fundraiser, and that took 13 hours. Then we did the 1 million fundraiser, and it took 2 hours and 13 minutes to raise $100,000. Yeah, Jim, it's infuriating. Hence why we raised money yesterday. And 1 million in a week. I can try and assume, but I would imagine that we are gonna hit December's tough. I don't know if we'll hit $100,000 again in December. I think that's gonna be tough. We'll see. I think we could do some work. We'll see. When we raised $100,000 for charity in little over 2 hours, that was like a holy crap. Imagine we could do this for like a smaller charity. Like, and Children of Fallen Patriots is like a medium-sized charity, which was made a good amount of money that day. But like I already have the December charity picked out, and it's probably one of, if not the smallest charity we've ever raised money for. Like, their total spending was like $200,000 last year. If we could raise $100,000 for them, insanity. So like, I thought of, man, if we could put just like some advertising behind this of just like, hey, in this month or like this time, we're going to do this, to be able to raise $100,000 in like 2 hours for a charity that could be life-changing for that organization. It's insane, man. It's insane. So I'm curious to see what these years look like, because there's a lot going on. So who knows what happens. Kristen Fire, do you think the Chiefs' run is going to slow down? I think they'll have to retool their roster next couple years, just like the Pats. As long as they have Mahomes and Andy Reid, I think they'll be okay. But Andy Reid will only stick around for so long. Mahomes, I think, is going to be around for a bit. So I think they'll always be like competitive. So especially their defense too. Yeah, Toast, I just ran out of time, man. That's it. Yeah, Finn, again, and it's also like, it depends on the economy, it depends on how people are doing, depends on what's going on in the world. So there's a lot of caveats there, because literally it was just regular, everyday, normal people. There was no players, there was no teams, there was no corporations that donated to that million. That was thousands of people coming together, throwing together a few bucks, and we raised $1 million freaking dollars. So, it was so good. So good. Hey, Kermit, appreciate it. We love Friday Night Q&A. Don't become rude with asking, though, like Mr. Beast. No. Charities, man, like the fundraising stream, it's just like anything, right? It's just, no, this is a free show. You have a few extra bucks you want to throw too? Cool. You don't? That's cool too, man. It'll be a free show. Snag with a fire. That's all right, 2+. Tom, do you have a video plan for my pathetic Falcons season so far if they lose to Marcus Mariota this weekend? They'll be in every fans. I don't have one at the moment planned, but we're just trying to survive. Hey, Kel, that's pretty awesome. Hell yeah. Davids, I thought about that, a 24-hour stream, and then I streamed for a week. So, yeah, in a couple of weeks, I have a very large meeting. We'll see about the Millie stream. Crazy things. We are going to do part 2 for 30 and 30 once we hit 1 million subscribers. We're going to aim for this summer. You're still going? Yeah, I'm going to finish this beer, and then we'll get on out of here. That's right, Queen. That's right. Sure, Luke. Yes, the fundraiser for OAR is still going to. And you can donate until Sunday. So, pretty dope. Favorite subject? Again, social culture. I really like teaching psych, too. But social cultural history post-World War I. But I really liked psych. No skedaddling, must stream whole life. True. Also true. Well, I have ideas. Let's just say I have ideas for the Millie stream. And I do think... Let's see where we're at. Steve with Terror. Cheers, Tom! Hey. As a pro side gig, D&D DM, hell yeah. You start out as lawful, neutral, or chaotic good. When did you realize the chaotic good was your calling? Cheers, bro. Go Paco. Go Paco, Steve. Listen, as a fellow lover of D&D, lawful good is boring. Lawful good is like, all right, whatever. Chaotic good, that's what, like, we raise money for all these charities. We don't tell them, man, because not looking for credit, do good things. That's it. So I feel like chaotic was we got there, because it was like, the first one's too boring. Len with a 349. That's done. My rugby team won. Hey, let's go. Oh, we're rocking. We're rocking and rolling. Cowboys fire a very large meeting soon. Do tell. I'm having a meeting about the Millie stream and proposing a crazy idea. We'll see if it happens. That's all I can give you right now. They find out anyways. Dude, Friends of Animals did not find out. I emailed them because it's December, so they get it paid January 21st. I emailed them in February. And they're like, that was you? We had like an extra, I think it was like $62,000 we raised for them. Like, we had $62,000. We didn't know where it came from. So they didn't always find out. It's always great. So keep your secrets. That's right. That's right. So, I'm telling you, that's gonna be good. There you go, Lindsay. Got a girlfriend today. Hey, congrats. Ian's did not come yet. It is gonna be here in 14 minutes. Well, yes. Seth, just practice, man. Just practice. Working with a charity gave you the ability for a second link in messages. Yes. I have already thought about what we're going to do for the Millie stream, which charity to do. I want to do a smaller one. Gotcha. Where is Eugene? Is he coming back? You'll see him in coach. You'll see him coach. Alec, he never got back to me. Kelsey with Tanner. Finally watching Lord of the Rings Extended Edition, of course, for the first time in years. I forgot how awesome these movies are. The Fellowship Extended is like a D&D campaign. It's so great. Where is scripted being filmed? In my living room. In my living room. Did you ever imagine getting this big when you first started? Yeah. Steve, covert good. Okay, out of good. Covert good. Just hide about it. No, Jay, I ran out of time today. I know. Just lazy. Just lazy. It's got a whole bunch of my family's World War I documents from their deployment. Damn, Brittany. That's incredible resources to have. Hell yeah. While on tour, another cause you should help is towards ALS. I feel like we have raised money. I think if at least for one ALS charity. I feel like we have. We've raised a lot of money for a lot of different charities. But yeah, there's some folks that have been sending me some emails about charities. Yeah, there's a bunch that are on the list. The one in December is definitely locked in. The one in February for the Millie stream, I'm working on. We're already working on it until 2026. I was literally trying to plan a vacation in between. So I was like, okay, well, this is going to get blocked. This is going to get blocked. So literally, I would say the first 6 months of 2026 are already pretty much blocked. So yeah, we'll see. Meal with a fire. I like cereal, but they don't feed my gains. Find like some protein cereal, maybe something like that. I get it, right? Just like something to snack on. That stuff. Charity for animals. We have done many charities for animals. We've done service dogs for vets. We've done service dogs for folks with disabilities. We have done friends of animals. We raised I think they were 60 grand. So yeah, I did see that Huntington's disease got treated for the first time. If that actually goes wide, that's incredible. So hell to the yes. So take time for yourself, man. Once we hit 1 million subs, you're gonna see it. Unless we hit 1 million subs and then Super Bowl happens and then we'll do a Millie stream and then we take some time. All right, we'll go 2.5 more minutes and then we'll feel like that'll be good. We'll have gone 3.5 hours. Oh, let me do my neck. Yeah, I gotta do. I told Holly I'd do it. That's how I do it. So pour cereal into your protein shake. Ooh. Or I feel like you could use Ripple or something, or just something with a ton of protein. Khalil taking AP World this year. Should have taken AP Euro. AP World's fun. Yeah, I find it's just a little bit less in depth because there's so much to cover. But I've heard it's a fun class. It's just not as good. Ryan Trana ever donated? Yeah, donated to 30 and 30. True story. Get a hot tub? Thought about it. Eagles Autism Foundation. Well, we raised money again for autism with their organization for autism research yesterday, but they're also a very good foundation. Steven Atura, Parsons donated $5 million for cat charity. True? I have no idea what that is. Not that I know of. I don't know. So, I don't know. Hey, laser. Bit by bit. Hot tub would be awesome outside in the winter. I agree. I very much agree. Calmature, can Oliver come back to scripted? You'll see Oliver again. Next episode of Coach. You'll see him. And you'll see him. Scripted, I gotta finish Coach first, excuse me. I gotta finish that first, and then I can actually do what I want to do on scripted. Scripted is, I'm working within the Coach lore about what I can and can't do, even though I haven't finished it. But I know how it's going to end. So, it's a time. It is definitely a time. But folks, we went 3.5 freaking fracking hours. Sunday, I'll be with you early in the morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Time for the Ireland game. And on top of that, then I'm going to do the Chiefs, Ravens. I don't know what the delay will be like in that. I might have to do Sunday ticket for the first time. And then, of course, we'll be streaming Sunday Night Football as well. And then we'll be doing the Monday night game with the Broncos and Bengals with Perna. So, lot of football this weekend for the last weekend of September. But I appreciate the hell out of you. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope you enjoy it. But, folks, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Lots going on. I appreciate the hell out of you. But, folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go.